Welcome to The Secret. It's not very secret, is it? It's a surprise Saturday show. We've had a bunch of graduations in the family. I'm probably talking to walls. Nobody's here live because I'm just randomly uploading for a change. Hoping to catch some new viewers. Maybe some of you out there can't ever catch us live, but if you are in the house, please just type in the comments so I can see, because I'm flying totally solo today with MonoB Land Destruction. Why am I playing this? Well, I've got a soft spot in my heart for being a cruel bastard and blowing up lands, and I really like this list so far, but we know how far that stick goes. Anyway, we have 4 Barren Moors because this deck is very finicky. You either get flooded or screwed, and oftentimes you're playing land destruction and you're out of lands yourself. So I really wanted a 20 count, but I also didn't want to get flooded, so this is my little pull to that. We've got 7, 8, 9 as far as coming into play. Tapped is the Peat Bog. The rest are basic swamps. We've got Befoul. We're running 4 Defiles. Boy, do I like this card. It's so evil looking, and it plays even more evil. Just really digging it. 4 Dark Rituals, 3 Edicts, and we have not 4, but 8 of the new cards from Horizons. I'm really liking Ransack the Lab. Main reason being Sign in Blood's kind of a necessary evil in the past builds of this, being able to regenerate your hand, draw cards, etc. But you know, in very like 1 in 60 cases, kill the person with it. But often found, you go up against burn and such, you're dead meat anyway. And that life, there's so many times died within just a few beats of health, life, whatever you want to call it. So I really like this because it acts like a black kind of ponder, and it fills up the yard for the Gurmag. And so far, I just love drawing this card. It's always getting me what I want. 3 is a pretty nice little lurch for black to be able to delve into. No pun intended. Actually, the pun was very intended. We have 1 lone Darksteel Pendant. Oh, Zorflee. Hello. Thought you didn't stream till next weekend. I know, it's a surprise show, so surprise. You're the first one in chat. Maybe the first one only to join me, because this is just I feel like it, and boom, I'm just going to upload today. So anyway, then we got 4 Gurmag Anglers. The Darksteel Pendant, I really like it in those games when you just don't have, your land destruction is not showing up consistently enough. I can always chirp it with Ransack the Lab, but I really like it because at the beginning of your upkeep, you draw, make sure you don't want to get flooded. Maybe you want to get flooded. Maybe you're looking for a land. You're looking for one of these because you're playing against elves, whatever. I really like having one of them. Never did not enjoy seeing it. I've even run 2 in experience, but between that and Ransack the Lab, feels like we get there. We'll see. Maybe we'll crash burn today. Who knows? But 4 Crypt Rats, 4 Choking Sands, 4 Icequakes, and 4 Rancid Earths round out our main board. In the sideboard, I got 2 Duress, 3 Vampiric Links. Really like these on Crypt Rats. You can gain like 30 life if you trip them. 2 Witches, 4 Wretch Mines. Really enjoying this card. It's a very neat, I guess, tight spots, but your opponent in when you're blowing up their lands, and then you wretch mind them, because normally what are you going to target? If you're the victim of a wretch mind, you're going to say, well, I don't need these lands, I'm going to keep the good stuff. When you're going against land destruction, it's a strange little dance there. So outside of some very strange flooded hands, you can't go that route. And then the 4 Macabres, which also serve as Edict food in other setups. So we're going to come on over here. We went 5-0 with my new infect list, which I was thinking of playing today, but I'm just not feeling it. So we're just going to jump in, and hopefully our wait times aren't too long here, folks. Or folk, or miss. I don't even know with a Z Lorfie. I'm not quite sure how to address you other than your moniker. So here's a coffee to you. And before I forget, many thanks to our supporters out there. I'm going to start naming you by names because we're getting so many of you. At Buy Me a Coffee, we've got Fuji Purple, Hods, Hexen Ruse, Stephen Wake, Nessie3 the G joins us, Into the River, and Arkhammer. So to name a few anonymous donors too. So the best way to support the show, me, however you want to put it, is it's like they've got a nice little button on Buy Me a Coffee. It's like $3 a month, and it's like really like that. It's nice to get those windfalls. A couple people sent like a $30. One-time boom. I'm just like, holy cow, technically 10 coffees, whatever you want to call it. But that monthly stuff is nothing to sneeze at. We really enjoy those. Okay, let's move this to where we can see it. At least it's not bouncing small. All right, well, we've got protection. We've got ransack. I'm going to keep this. Oops, let's move this over. Sorry about the weird screen here. Let's move this on over here. Boop, there we are. And we'll keep this. We're on the draw, which we kind of like with land destruction, so we'll see what we can see. I haven't played this competitively in a whole long time, so looks like we're up against some sort of Boros. I'll write that down and keep moving. All right, here we go, here we go. Well, I'm not going to take a chance on going flat, so I'm going to play my Barren Moor just so I can guarantee that I hit that third land drop. At 20, you think it would be a constant thing, but boy, I don't know if it's the black mana or what. It loves to throw the voodoo into the scenario. What do I mean by that? I just mean this is one of those decks. It just has the weirdest ability to, you get flooded one game, get screwed the next. So I'm doing everything I can to try to prevent that from happening. So since we have 3, I'm going to sit on the bog and just try to get our hand right, fill up our yard. We can also trip the rats here, maybe get a few 3-for-1s or whatnot. So, okay, we've got everything we need here. I'll grab the choking sands. Since we're not going up against swamps, we'll open up the yards here and see what we can see. Ransack the Lab. See, it's already almost at Gurmag food, and we're able to get what we need. Got a lot of new promos and stuff to show you. I've been editing like crazy. Just little artsy pieces. I hope they're not falling on deaf ears. I love them. Of course I love them. I make them. But I really like looking at everyday life and seeing mana in them. I mean, it's not often that you're walking by a swamp, but, you know, you see some stuff, and it's just how I feel sometimes. Not to sound all Bob Ross about it, but I see magic everywhere. All right, so our next play might just be Peat Bog into Ransack or grab an angler. They probably got a journey to nowhere here, but hopefully they're really hurting for red and we can just keep them off of it. Of course, against this matchup, the thing we're really fearing are multiple, what are they called? Galvanic blasts, lightning bolts, all that stuff. So if you're in the chat, please chime in. I know it's a surprise show and I didn't warn anybody really about this, but it'd be nice to hear from y'all. All right, so we've got a few decisions to make here. I think I'm just going to ransack, and we're going to have a lot of options here. Well, I like Choking Sands again here. I really like Ransack the Lab here, but our hand's pretty set in stone. We don't need Befoul, so I think Choking Sands is the pull here. We've already got enough for the angler, and I think I'm just going to play the bog. We're going to trip the angler and hope for the best. But yeah, like, so keep in mind, if my aforementioned scenario of Sign in Blood, if we had that right now, we'd be at 14 life, and if that was a mountain, then we're at 10. You see where this is going. It can get a little can't quite think of the word. Disheartening? Yeah. Well, we like this scenario. Little does our opponent know we have double Crypt Rats in our hands, so that'll be 3, 1, 2 is going to do enough, so I might as well drop this. We'll trip this. I'd like to burn my bogs just so I can feed the angler and a few other things. We'll rock like this, double pump this. And unless he's got a journey, this is feeling pretty good. Make sure our math is right. We're going to hit OK, and we'll attack for this, and then we'll turn in the land destruction plan. If he's able to reset, we still got another Crypt Rats and the ultra powerful Defile, so very nice there indeed. Yeah, so often we're so consistent with Pauperganda on Fridays. Fridays at noon, Fridays at noon, Fridays at noon. And we've got a very nice loyal fan base, and we love you all for it. But every once in a while I like to do a surprise show, and I warned you all last week we were going to kind of try to mix some things up here. I don't think the bog is worth blowing up. I think the artifact is. So we're going to do that. Again, trying to get rid of that. Come on in with this. Watch, he's got like a Doom Blade or something like that. You know, in the off chance he does, it might be worthwhile. No, because I can kill him with rats next turn. We'll just go like this and hope for the best. So yeah, if you're new to Pauperganda, and hopefully we're catching some new blood, new viewers, people that wanted to catch it live or whatever, you know, so you can chime in and be part of the show. That's kind of the point. Just some old man missing magic in the morning. I've had a real, oh, there it is. Had a real busy couple days. Both boys graduated, and so I wasn't able to do the Friday show. And kind of got the itch, so I was like, hey man, I want to do this. So that's 1, 2, 3, and we got him at 5 if he can't kill it. And we'll sit back, and we can always trip it and get him to 5 if he's got another one. So I don't like to lean too heavily on land destruction. You can see we kept him off red, but okay, Defile's going to go a long way here. What are we looking at? I think I'll Defile that if the board state stays the same. I can't get over Defile. I knew it was amazing, and then I played it, and it felt even better. So here we're going to be able to get both the goods. I'll defile at the end of turn here for this. Boink. Go like this. We can, let's see, that's 2, 6, 7. I can almost kill here. I'll drop this. I'm actually just going to drop this here, fill up our yard in case Gurmag shows up. And now we will get Monarch on top of everything else and be able to wipe the board. Kind of works out. Unless they've got another Monarch, then that's kind of put us in a weird spot. But all right, I love the pendant. Love the pendant. Hopefully it'll make good here in game 1. Yeah, it was real frustrating. My youngest had his, it was, all right, so we start off with a win. Hey, that's good times. Let's see what we can do here. As we move into the sideboard, Fairy Macabre is not going to do much of anything. They've got artifacts, so I'm not too worried about that. What we're really kind of worried about is Journey to Nowhere. So I'm going to bring in 2 of those. We've got this, and this. Maybe lose a Befoul. And an Edict. I'm thinking that might just about do it. The Vampiric Link is very tempting here. I think we're just going to sit back. The only reason to bring in Fairy Macabre, you know, they might have the prismatic strands with the Crypt Rats. It's gotten to that stage. I don't know. End of turn, we could nix it. We could also argue that you could play Hardcast the Fairy and block the Glinthawk. I'm not quite sure if that's in the realm of good playability, but we can lean on Defile and Chainer's Edict a bit. You know, we've got Crypt Rats. Let's lose all the Edicts, see how this feels. I'm thinking maybe we play 2 of these. We can always play these. We got that and that. I don't know. Let me bring in this, and we'll just keep it at 2. Let's see how this feels. So we'll go from there. Any new blood in the house, please join me in the chat. Feeling awfully lonely here. Okay, well, we've got double land destruction on turn 2. Well, that's a lie, isn't it? We can have our choice of 2 land destruction, but we'll keep this. Really nice to play. Even though Boros is so powerful, no matter how it's built, it's always nice to play an honest deck. And what I mean by that, it just, you know, does what it says. They're not going to stop you from doing stuff. You're probably not going to stop them from doing stuff. But we're going to lead off with a Bog with this hand. And when you have like this many lands and you've got the Bog and you've got a natural 3 swamp combo, then you cycle them more. But like last game, a lot of times I wouldn't chance it. It's a very finicky deck. We're going to favor the artifacts over anything else when we start blowing things up with this Choking Sands number 1. Kaboomby. Wham. There we go. A lot of times, not so much the first drop of the game, but you can work around the relic. And it gets with Dark Rituals and Peat Bogs, believe it or not, before you know it, you can just hardcast Angler. It's not that hard to do. Oh, we're liking this beginning. This is feeling really good here. Okay, so if we draw another one of those, okay. So we'll trip this, blow this up, cycle this. We'll be at a natural 3, I guess. And at this stage, they usually get a little in that desperation mode of I've got to get some damn cards, so then they trip it anyway, and we're doing all right. So we'll go like this. Could wait till end of turn, but when I stream, I tend to like to be able to kind of pass the turn. Not the most correct play. I play tournaments. I'm a little bit more serious, but this is more about experimentation. Having a good old time. What did I say about that? Well, we've got removal for days. Could start nibbling with the rat. We already know he's a little mana screwed. He might use a let's put this out there just to stultify his flow here. What I mean by that, so he doesn't come out with a creature. Maybe if he's got a Galvanic Blast, he does it now and stalls another turn. I don't know. It's just because I have another one in hand too. But one more swamp and our Defile kills everything on his board, so we're feeling all right. Looks like, is he mana screwed a little bit? Hopefully. Maybe they got to trip it. If we don't see a land drop. Oh, there's the land drop. Okay, well, there we go. Okay. Probably best to keep that Defile back, unless we get multiples. That's always a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're just going to pass. Really definitely got to ride our life total gently here. Do not want to just take damage because we don't really have anything outside of Vampiric Link. We're not running like Tendrils of Corruption and such. Okay, so this is coming back. Let's see what he's returning. This will be telling. Ooh, the clue. He's hurting. All right. Well, let's zap this while we're at it. And we'll get rid of this. That's all right. Here we go. Okay. Let's go 3 on this. We'll blow this up. And we'll just keep moving like this. Hopefully they're not getting flooded here. It's always kind of the way the universe works, right? You go after their lands, your opponent gets flooded. I've probably done combined all mana costs and colors. I've probably done 20 land destruction shows, and boy, that seems to be quite the constant. Oh, okay, that's an interesting pull. All right, so he's got that. We're going to kill his other good creature. Get rid of it. Crypt Rats is nice for 2 and under. I don't want to be popping 3 to get this stuff going on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ouch! Don't quite have enough. Let's cycle this, see what we get. Maybe we'll grab something worthwhile. Alright. I'll rock like this. 2, 4, 6. So 1 more mana and we can just hard cast Angler. It's not that difficult to do. If this is a Battle Screech. Oh, nope, it's a Sentinels. Alright. That's cool. And down goes this. Crypt Rats is such a nice little... Hey, little fights in the house. Is this where they keep the poppers? Alright, let's see. We've got... Let's cycle this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cycle, baby. Cycle, baby. 1, 2, 3. I kind of want to make them feel bad and just be like, I'm going to eat my yard, and then how do you feel? 1, 2, 3, and this. There we go. Cool. We're probably going to get journeyed here, but it's all good. I need a coffee break after this. I didn't get enough this morning. My mom just got through visiting. That's another reason I didn't stream. And she drinks about as much coffee as I do, which is enough to kill small countries. And so we're running out. So I finally got some. Okay. Whole lot of nothing going on. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to just nix the board here. He doesn't have Prismatic in the yard. And I'm going to take my attempts where I can get them. We'd really like to see another Angler show up, because that Monarch is going to nibble us apart. I love this. He's going kind of all out, and we've got another Crypt Rat. That's why I run 4, people. You don't have to cast them. You put them out. Oh, there's our new favorite card, right? Boink. 2, 3, 4. Let's just do it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure it's 4. No Prismatic. Check. Dead. Wipe out. Now we'll ransack the lab and see what we can see. Their new nice card. The only thing I don't like about this card is the quote. It's pretty weak. I think someone's stealing from my laboratory. Good enough. And then it says, it had better not be you. It's like, did a 5th grader write that? Okay. Bye-bye Bog. We'll make them think maybe we got some unearthed tricks. Get them a little desperate here. We killed a lot of creatures. This is the 3rd Skyfisher in their deck. There's only 1 left. Hopefully. Hey, that's a nice little play there. Good times. I just don't... Oftentimes my relic just doesn't... Even early, it just doesn't feel like it does all that much. Oh, man. I'm loving this hand. All right, Ransack. We've got... Well, I like Icequake. It's hard to say no to Icequake. We'll take Icequake. Keep them off a lot of mana here. We don't have much creature action going on, but I'm going to screw up their land there. Darksteel, if it comes down, we've got to find an answer for a core Skyfisher over blowing up lands. We'll see what we can grab here. Got a very artsy show today. A lot of new little side promos I've been editing in the dark. Is there any other way to edit? I don't believe so. I've just been having a lot of fun. Picking and pulling footage from here, footage from there. Seeing a little magic angle here and there. Good times. All right. 1, 2. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could do that. If I do that, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's cruel. Won't let me do both. What a mean world. 2, 3. 1, 2, womp womp. All right. Well, maybe he doesn't have a journey. If he does, it's going to time walk him. There it is. All right. Not so bad. I mean, it's scary against decks with Galvanic Blast, but there's already 2 out and a Lightning Bolt. No delusions here. At 8 life, that's kind of scary, but all this Monarch drawing, boy, this game would be over if he didn't have Monarch, because he'd be still buried without lands. So here's how Pendant works. You pay this. I usually do it on upkeep. We need to be able to kill the Skyfisher. This is a really tough pull here. If I take the damage from Skyfisher, they can trip the relic, and they probably got answers. So what I'm going to do is throw this on the bottom, believe it or not. I'm going to play this. We're hellbent, but at the beginning of my upkeep, I can go look, and we're looking for like a Defile. Let's see how many we have left. We have played 1, 2 Defiles. So we've got 2 left and 2 Edicts. Feeling all right. At this point, we don't want to see a Crypt Rats, and that's what I really like about the Darksteel Pendant. It lets black have access to Scry, which is not something it normally has in its wheelhouse. You can find it, but ouch. Boy, we're getting close. I am so tickled. If he didn't drop that Monarch, think how buried they'd be. I mean, this is like 5 cards later, and they're still stuck at 2. Usually now take a breath. Don't go fast. Sorry I was here, and then I had to go. Now I'm back. No problem, buddy. All right, well, just about. We have to put this on the top because it can kill the Skyfisher, but we're still going to take damage. It's kind of a bummer. We still got a upkeep Darksteel Pendant move here. Happy Saturday, says Little Fight. Yep, there it is. Okay, so we pull even. We're a win and a loss in. Let's go for broke. I'm going to go get a coffee real quick, and I'll be right back. I got 3 minutes. Is hot. I forgot my ice cubes. Crap. Well, I really like seeing the pendant. I never want to get rid of the lab. Duress didn't show. Maybe Wretch Mine might be worth a look-see. They are hoarding so many cards. I kind of really like where it's built. I'm gonna submit it. Crypt Rat City. All right, we got the bouncy screen supreme. Here we go. Game 3 against Boros. We beat them in the first game. They got us the second. Yeah, I do want to play first on this one. Ooh, that's tough. If we draw a swamp, we can blow up lands. If we don't, we can double Duress against a deck we know has a lot of tricks. I'm actually going to keep this. This might be the end of round 1, this decision right here, but I am going to keep this. A double Duress, or if we draw the most probable thing, a swamp, and we're really going crazy. Okay, but boy, we need, like, realistically, though, the critique of this is that we have to kind of draw swamp, or suffer the consequences, which is being land destructed ourselves, which often happens with this build. Okay, we're not so worried about life. Okay, well, there comes the Voodoo Man. We're going to go like this. We'll pull this. We'll go like this and pull this. So he's got 2 Skyfishers. Let's go back to the furnace here. Furnace. And so there's his hand. 2 Skyfishers, 2 furnace, garrison. All right. Come on out, garrison. If I get a swamp, you're going to be in trouble. So are we, though. Okay. Well, if we can kill that. Son of a gun. All right. 1, 2, 3. So notice if we pitch the bog, that would be 2, and we're already at 5 because the peat bog would go in the yard. But this is kind of what I'm always afraid of. Let's play the life gain 2 life, bring that out. And sneak that Skyfish out. If we were able to drop a swamp there, might have been a different tale. Could still pull it. Thanks a lot. Hey, you know what? I'm part to blame for that. Got a little greedy, double Duress play. I like it, though, because if we do get a journey out, it's going to do things. But now we've got... Oh, interesting. I would have really dropped that Skyfisher and applied the pressure. Glinthawk shows up. Okay, now I'm kind of leaning towards a... Wow, can't get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, there's going to be too much pressure here. This is not looking good right now. Taking a Fire Blast in the air at turn. If we don't draw a swamp here, mathematically it's almost over if we don't draw a swamp. There's a swamp. However, trip that. We could also draw into him. So I'm not going to look a Gift Horse in the mouth. We're going to go after it. Cut off the white. I mean, he's got the prism, but it's at least going to slow things down. It's actually a very intuitive play, knowing that we're on Land Destruction. They've got one white source, and they get that prism out as soon as they can. Get the benefit there. But yeah, taking 4 in the air is no fun. Maybe another swamp would be nice. Nope, not going to happen, folks. We are dead meat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, Dark Ritual there would be nice. Swamp would be nice. Just about everything. I called it at the top, though. You know, we drop a land. Game's ours, but we didn't draw one, so it happens. Mine's really going all out. God, I wish I just had like triple Dark Ritual. Just eat it. It's like, look at this, Mr. Overextension. Can't blame him, though. This is just applying pressure at a good time. We are hurting for certain with 1 mana here. We've got 1 turn, maybe. Okay, this can at least... Defile can at least kill something. Now our Gurmag's out of the equation. Interesting. If I, kind of have to Defile there. It'd take a miracle for us to pull this one off. Game 1 looked amazing. We were just like, crunch, crunch, get out of our way. Bam, we're done. 2, pretty close. Then 3, I kind of shipped it to him. Feeling a little... Defile. Some of the creepiest artwork you will see. Love that thing. Kind of gives me the heebie-jeebies. And that's saying something. All right, are we going to get... All right. I thought we were going to get blasted there. Galvanic Blast Breath Mints. Whoa. Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see. I don't even think a Ritual saves us here. Yeah, we need like... we need some crazy other thing here. So we're going to take that, and that. Oh, boy. I'm not sure if those are leeches. I think they are, though. Good call. Yeah, look at that. There's like a... It's almost like a... what do you call those? Medusas? The Gorgon behind them. It's like... But it's like in bone. It's been so like long dead. It's kind of a phallic thing going off to the side of the head there. I'm not quite sure about that. Anyway. Yeah, so we're pretty toasted here. We had a Dark Ritual... Really surprise them, but realistically, we'd be at 3 life against a deck that runs, you know, like a quad of both. So we'll fold it. We'll fold up shop here. I mean, I could technically, let's see, we could block, right? Block with the Crypt Rats. I guess that's probably the best play. We at least stay alive, but we're just going to see this get blasted or something's going to happen here. Yep. All right. Good game there, sir. We start off with a loss. No biggie. Said this deck. This is a deck that can like on the right. I mean, it's kind of true of anything, right? It can 5-0, but it's not likely. You run into the right things, and believe it or not, Tron isn't always that great of a matchup. That's why the Macabre show up and that recursion loop of being able to Marasa stuff back after all the bans. It still isn't enough. Here we go off to round 2. Let's see what we can see. Yeah, this trophy is from just a few days ago before all the craziness and I wasn't able to play visitors, but our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee got an early look at the what do you call the I've played this guy a lot. Okay, we will keep this. Got an early look at the infect list, and then we shared it a few days later. And I don't mean to keep things from people. We're not going to make that a steady practice, but you know, and something's kind of new and cool, and I gotta take my chances where I can get them. We had such an upsurge in new members and supporters, and I vastly appreciate it, y'all. It's very cool. So we're going to lead off with Barren Moor. Yeah, you should wait till the end of the turn, but I ain't gonna. What you going to do? Sue me? Woo! And happy early Father's Day to all you out there, including me. Haha. All right. Well, if this is Affinity, we might have another loss on our hand here. Let's see. No. Let's do this. I kind of like how this works out. We'll do this. We'll Icequake, and then we'll cycle. Who says black can't draw cards? Look at this. Booyah. Feeling good. Ransack the Lab, Little Fight. I don't know if you've seen this card. I was like, I'll try it. The first time I drew it and played it, I was like, wow. And I have to admit, when I saw it, I go, that goes on Black Land Destruction first thing. And I played it. Usually you get that new card smell and you're like, but it felt like casting 2 ponders with what it does in the graveyard. I really liked it. Just not the quote. All right, here we go. We'll rock this. Never know, he might have Flare Husk, so we'll try to bide our time with this and keep him off land as long as we can. I might play that more. I'm not quite sure. It's very tempting to Ransack the Lab, cycle the Moor. See what goes on. Definitely in that order. In case we draw, you know who. Defile's feeling really good here. Man, I'm telling you, the game goes on. It's very rare that I hear a card's supposed to be good and then I see it and I'm just like, holy crap. I really like Crypt Rats here. Don't want that. Be very careful. The first thing you click on, you do get. So if you play a lot of blue like I've been doing lately, you can get in trouble here quickly. So I'm going to drop the rats just if something gets out of control and he's got a Mur drop, I'm just going to, like, Mur, Frogmite sort of thing. I want to be able to reset. We don't have that ability yet. I'm going to play this, and then I'm actually just going to play this. I'm not going to get greedy. We saw what happens. We got 20 lands, but boy, it can happen. All right. Hey, man, Land Destruction's doing what it's supposed to do so far. This is feeling kind of cool. Let's, I guess, put the Fear of God in them. Do we play it now? I don't think we play it now. I don't know. I'm going to play it. If he uses a Galvanic and trips one of these, I'm going to just nibble him up here. Slow down, my friend. I got some removal in hand. We've got extras. I got to put a little bit of pressure on him here. Come on, Gurmag. Pendant. Ooh, that's a nice card to draw here. And plus, it's what I really like about running Crypt Rats in a deck with 4 rituals is that the ritual's never dead mid to late game. That's the biggest problem with running that kind of acceleration is later on you're like, oh crap, what am I going to do with it? But very tempted here. He might trip this. Okay, well, there's that. I kind of want to keep the road clear, and we have Land Destruction here. Of course, I can't play it because it'll kill the rats. Let me see here. I don't want to use Defile on that either. Yeah, our Rancid Earth is just kind of dead here. Let's, I guess we'll Defile here. We'll get rid of that. We'll keep the pressure on, make them establish the board a little bit more. This is fine. We'll rock like this. I mean, I like to use this on big Murs, but he's hurting so bad for mana, we might just get a concession of despondency here, so you need to. That frog's a land in this deck. Very good point, Little Fight. And if you're new to Affinity, you gotta treat those early creatures when the board states like this as mana. So just like last game, it feels great right out of the gates, but we'll see how they adjust. I'm not gonna lie, Affinity's one of the worst matchups because of the fling and such. Defile goes a long way now. It's a nice instant trick. It's not just some piddly little. We used to have to lean on dead weight. There's ways around that. It does kill a Tog flat out. This technically doesn't, but it's worth the flexibility and its ability to just smash the whole format. So this is when we bring in double Duress. Wretchmind, I'm very curious. Yep, Vampiric Link's going to be a mainstay here. I'm not actually going to lean on Rancid Earths at all in this game. I'm going to take all of these out, bring in 2 links right now. I'm thinking losing all the Icequakes as well. Bring in the Link and bring in the Wretch Minds. This is just a discard 2 cards thing against a deck that kind of needs fuel. So I keep Befoul because it serves multi-duties and I can kill everything in their deck. If cost 4, yes, but can keep you alive. Crypt Rats, same thing. This is just a 2 damage spell. It might add some tempo to that end. I might actually just lose one of these and add the last Wretch Mind. So I really want to just eviscerate their hand here as much as possible. 5/5s get through it. Ransack the Lab, got Edicts, got Defiles, Vampiric Link. If you don't know, this on this with a lot of mana is absurd. You can be at 3 life and all of a sudden you're at 43 life. Alright, so we'll submit this and hope for the best. And away we go. Yes, Darksteel Pendant, one of my favorite little pet cards. I love finding room for it. Okay, well, we like this hand. Holy cow. First turn Angler, anyone? We got it. We'll keep with Defile, Link, back up. Holy crap, this is going to be a fun game for about 2 turns. That's the other thing. I kind of lead off with Darksteel. It's good times. Click nice and slow here. Don't let the caffeine take it over. We'll drop this. We're going to go boom. This is a thing of beauty, and I'm so glad it happened live on a stream because it happens quite often. Go like this. Take 2 of these out. It says pay 5. Okay. I just happen to have 5. Turn 2 Angler, baby. Woo! Little fight. You got to take the T off of that, my friend. Woo! I'm not going to blow out the mic like some people I know. Wink, wink. Come on. It'd be kind of cool to beat Affinity at their own game. Nice to have Defile behind this, right? Boom, boom. And I get rid of that sucker just so we can clear the way. I might actually run it over on purpose. See what we're going to see here. Got to do this. I'm going to link right now. That Defile is just going to grow stronger and stronger. But those are those are lands, so I'm going to blitz that out. Technically, probably should have waited till the end of that. We'll see. We go to 25. We're not feeling too bad. Now, if we draw any land destruction, which is only 3, actually 7 with the Befoul, I can hold back. Got a pretty nasty clock here that needs double blocking answers. We'll see. Oh, good. So glad that wasn't a Carapace Forger. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 mana. He can have a Mer Enforcer back up. Nope. Oh, that feels good. Well, he could also... Oh, there it is. All right. Yeah, got to watch out for the block blast. Regardless, it's going to cost him 2 cards, and we're going to gain 5 life. Come on. Edict or something. Actually, I'm going to lean on the Swamp just in case we draw another... We have 4 of these. So if I drop this now, we draw another one, then we're out of luck. So I think we just sit back here. And attacking's dumb. He double blocks, gets a Frogmite out of it, nibbles us apart. Yeah, but if any deck can recover from it, it's Affinity. After this, I'll play the Peat Bog just in case we top deck a rat. And we can keep moving from there. But at this point, it's going to cost him like his Mer Enforcer and a Galvanic Blast. And we're going to gain 5 life out of the situation. So more to board state here where it's all right. Got to kind of pick your poison with land destruction and knowing what decks it hurts, what decks it doesn't. I mean, it hurts every deck in the right scenario, right? But what I mean is like, it's not that great against Affinity. Like Little Fight pointed out, creatures are mana in that deck. So, hey, make some room. If we draw, what's it, Wretch Mind right now? Yeah, it's an all-artifact deck, but it's going to eviscerate their hand. So worst-case scenario is happening. We're getting flooded. We're just going to sit back. I mean, 1 rat will be free and clear in 2 more turns. 1 more Defile and a Swamp drop. I'm kind of feigning a little weakness here, but Defile is terrifying, man. I can't tell you the number of games it saved where I was just like, wow, if that was a Disfigure, I lose this game. If that was a blank, I lose this game. It just, over and over again, it happened. What I really hope doesn't happen here is a double Galvanic, but I've seen it happen plenty to know that it's definitely a possibility. But look at the time this is buying, a 5/5 with lifelink. Pretty great. Man, I'm like on full truck stop mode, caffeine-wise. Holy cow. Woo! Bringing it. Just wish we had a bigger audience. But hey, that's what surprise shows do. Nobody's ready for them. So if he swung there, I probably wouldn't block with either, just anticipating the Galvanic. I'm not sure. I just want something more in my hand. I really want a Crypt Rat here. That's okay. It at least implies that we're still playing the life gain, right? I'm actually going to play that. I've become fond of hitting those. We'll take out the Synod. We've got the 3 mana for the Metallic Rebuke if they're running it. Looks like they're not. They're at 13. A little scary. Everybody scared? Good times. That rat's gonna partay. Oh, yeah. Come on, no galvanic, no galvanic. Big whammies, big whammies. Hey, we're staying alive. I'm happy about that. I'm just waiting for a Tog to show up. He's probably just holding on to a fling here, so just want to keep taking away as much food as possible and feigning that we have something of relevance. Go like this. At least he's taking 2 each time. By Choking Sands makes it feel like we kept in all our land destruction, but we didn't. It's just a very expensive shock. The tiny tempo upside in this matchup anyway. 41 to our 47. There's 6 cards up on us. Don't like that. Would really like another Ransack the Lab here. Because of the mana commitment, we don't really invite a retrace element into this. I've never seen a deck not have this many Galvanic Blasts before. They usually start with 6 in their hand. I don't know what's going on here. No land, no land, no land, no land. All right, that doesn't help, but it will help a lot if we draw you-know-who, Mr. Rat. Heck, might be able to just kill him flat out with a rat death. Can we pump that to 11 if a rat was out? 2, 7, almost. We'll see. Here comes the red. Yikes. Very scary. So here's probably one of the only matchups where Defile would take a back seat to a, what is it called? The enchantment, -2/2, deadweight. Good times. Or, if black had an answer for that. Wow, I'm tempted to trip this rat. Oh, boy. Damn, dog. Do it. I want to keep the ritual as a secret. I wonder what John Finkel would do here. He'd probably win. I don't think I'm going to. Let's trip this and this. Hold on. I'm going to kill everything. That's clear because my Gurmag isn't going to be able to beat in a Tog. So I need him to eat as much food as possible. And gaining me enough life as possible. That being said, let's say the alternate. I drop rats, trip it for 4. He makes his Atog gigantic. Still has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. He can't really get there if I do that. And then he's got to sack more stuff. If I crash in, I trade a Mur Enforcer and a Frogmite, and then I kill everything except maybe his Atog, and then I'm left naked with on the field. Actually, I'm kind of leaning towards just tripping the rat. However, that'll only leave me 4, and there'll be no bluff room if I do that. So what I'm going to do here is actually take the surprise out of the equation. We're going to drop this. We'll see how he feels. See where he's going with this. So if we get rid of all of his fuel, and we've got 1, 2, 3. I'm okay not gaining life if I can nix this board. This is a scary board. Crypt Rat with a whole lot behind it. Let's actually, if I do that, I just trip this for 2 right now and hold down control. It's going to put the decision to him. That way my Gurmag lives, and I can 2 for 1 him here. Done. Let's see if he bites. My play after this is to hope. It's a beautiful thing. Holding down control. Hoping for the best. Let's see what we're gonna get. Maybe keep the angler here. That's way better than hope. This is true. I just want to see what he's going to do here, my friend. Alrighty. Well, doing it this way, I at least get him to commit. Here's 2 more. Done. We're stringing these rats along, so he has to trip another thing to the Atog. Yeah, I think I might hold off at 4. We'll see how the board looks here. I think you're right, though, my friend. Won't let the coffee go to my head. 3 cards in his hand. At 25 life, not feeling too bad. And then, do I crash in with it? Because I kind of want him to trip that on his turn. No, Atog would be dead there. I guess we've got a blocker there. But if he has, what do you call the trample double strike crap? Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Armageddon movies. Maybe I'm in the nuke it all mood. You're right. I watched Good Omens for the 2nd time all the way through. Man, I love that show. It was better the 2nd time. What do we have here? Oh, he's floating fling mana now. He's got the fling mana, but we're going to be able to gain a life. He might fling it at you-know-who. So we've got 4 on the board. He's tapping his Atog for this. Honestly, he's probably just going to wait for the 2 to go through and then fling it if that's the case. I just got to see what happens here. This will tell a lot. I'm not going to really have much to do after that play, though. All right. Now, that really implies he's got even more. Best case scenario. Let's see. He's showing fling mana, right? So if this all goes through, this kills, boom, I'm at 23. What, he pitches that to that, and we're both kind of naked. He's got 3 cards to my none. What's the other scenario? I hit us both for 2 more, and he still does it. So we're just letting this through. That's fine. Okay. Or he just lets it live, and it's a bluff. Okay. Okay. Don't think he has it here, does he? He might. Yeah, that's right. With the 4 there, we're at 21. This will be interesting. He must have it if he's going for it. Looks like it. That's 1921. It's going to be perfect. Our rats are going to kill us here. Boink, boink. This would be a cool way to die, though. Check this. The last little bit gets through. He goes to 21. He's going to fling us after we take the crucial damage here. Attacking wouldn't have done anything there. It would have just been a block. Could be up on life, but he could have chose to block with the Atog, and then we'd be out of creature anyway. So, boo! That was a thing of beauty. If you're going to lose, that's a nice way to do it. Off to game 3. No problem. I told you guys, it's a tough matchup because of that. It's very hard to defend that without running, what is it? Not Defile. I'm thinking I got Defile on brain. Duress is nice. There's the 2 black Distress. That's usually what I used to run, but been finding Wretch Mind to just be more of a backbreaker call there. All right. Well, I like what we had. We just opponent just had exactly enough. And that's what happens, man. Good times. Woo! I'm still happy. Hopefully we can pull 1 and 1 here. Yeah, we want to play first. Okay, we've got early good stuff. I love this, and I love this. So we got double creature removal. We've got our mana right. We're going to keep this. I adore an early pendant. Here we go. I should say too slow. Hurry suggestion. One of these days, the delay will be completely fixed on Twitch's end. Everything will be in real time. It always cracks me up, some of those real close matchups we've had in past broadcasts where I'm just like, anybody help? And it's like a minute and a half of sideboarding later, I'm like, okay, I guess, and I enter, and then all of this windfall of advice and coulda, shoulda, wouldas, and I'm just like, screw you guys. With love. All right. Forget mana. This is fine. We've got this. I'm going to pitch this. Cool. I'm going to rock like this, play the pendant, and we're going to see what we can see. Boom, boom. I've already got removal. Dark Ritual would be nice. Okay, I'm not quite sure what he's doing there. A little muscle memory. Ransack. We love that. I'll put that on top. Nice to know it's coming. We have good draws for days. Now, we're probably not going to be playing our Angler anytime soon. I'm going to be hunting red mana for when we do have the option to do it. And go from there. That's how you feel, too. We know what we're drawing, and it's good times. So, let's just draw it. Now, we could blow stuff up. Blow stuff up. Wish I could see their hand. We're gonna dig. We've got this. Oh, I love another Ransack. Just love it. Vampiric Link's awesome though. Keeping us in it. But I'm always going to favor the vast card draw. We'll drop that. Yeah, I mean, I could trip this, look, draw. That might be kind of cool. If we trip it, that's 4 in the yard, 2. That's almost get Angler time. Angler time. I'm going to roll on the aggressive side of things here. We're going to look at our top card. See what we can see. It's a basic. That's cool. That's fine. Have you had your fun? Here comes the boom. All right, so this goes on top. Now we know cycling is an okay play here. We'll cycle. We'll draw into it, and we'll go like this. Yeah, sometimes it does. I'm telling you, between Ransack and all 4 Barren Moors and such, and then you add in the Darksteel, because you're not drawing cards, but you're drawing what you want. Sound familiar? Like Boros Bully, right? Take away all that. Draw a card to draw a card, discard a card to draw a card that says draw a card. Instead, you're just getting stuff you want. I don't know about you, but I kind of favor that. I've seen people play great without it, but okay, I'm liking this. We've got a land next. We've got this coming up. Boom, boom, boom. He's a little screwed on that. We're all right here. We're able to get rid of one of the best things around. Let's see. Worst case scenario. I'm going to respect the Atog. Kill it while we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Don't have enough there. But hey, we'll just see. You know what? I'm going to wait just in case he draws another really nasty creature. I mean, we've got Befoul mana here. We'll be able to be all right. If he pitches the Relic, that'll kind of suck. But not so bad. Once you get that pendant out, it sure feels good. I won't lie. Sometimes when it's convenient to drop it, like when you're stuck at 2 mana, you're like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll do it. Otherwise, get rid of the Ransack. What do we got here? What do we got? It's competitive. I'll give it that. You know, it usually goes to a game 3. Is Ransack the Lab and Defile the thing that's going to do it? I don't know. So here we've got kind of an all-in play. I'm going to go look and see what we draw. Don't want land because we already got land. Befoul is really good. I'm going to put this on the top. We got double Befoul for... It's inefficient, right? But they're going kind of all in with these huge creatures. I'll just match them. Like, here's my all-in with a huge creature. Boom! Take that, sucker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can... pendant here. Yikes. Alright. Boy, if this is a Tog, we're screwed. Okay. So it's not that bad right now. What's this? Okay. I was really afraid of the dunk, 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 dunk. Just a huge bunch of creatures just dropping like crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can just play the angler here. Or we could look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to draw. No, don't want to do that. 2, 3, 4. Well, that'll put 3 in the yard, won't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we can do this. That's 2. That'll put 3 in the yard for a little trifecta going on here. Drop this. We'll put... Ooh, we really want this in our hand. Befoul's good too, and we want mana too. I'm actually going to go for the mana. Let's see. 1, 2. We'll play this now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll drop this. That way we can at least block stuff. Our Edict's going to get eaten alive. Yeah, I probably should have eaten that and just ransacked again. That might have been a wee bit of a tiny error. I don't know. We'll see. How good is Ransack? Ransack the Lab. Okay, now your relic's dead. I'm feeling feisty, like I want to block that forger. Just pick 2 for 1s them, that's fine. Okay, that tells us right there. So here's really where Darksteel Pendant shines, right? We got 10 minutes. We look. If we don't like it, we look at the upkeep again. As the game gets longer, this card gets better and better. We'll throw this on the bottom. Now it's our upkeep. We look again. Hey, man, who needs preordain? We do it every turn. It's okay if we flood. Well, not super flood, because we just flooded there and we prevented it. Woohoo! We'll put that on top. We'll go like this. I think I want to save that for an Atog, maybe? I'm not sure. He still has the relic. Well, let's see. I could do the old double attack here. Or attack. Let's do that. Welcome him into the world of pain. Dun dun dun. If he double blocks, we take out the big one. He could Galvanic Blast still, but that'll be quite a. No, I want him to block with the Forger, and then I'll kill the Forger in response and maybe pick up a Frogmite. I mean, if he's got Galvanic, anything block, it's dead anyway. So I just want to try to 2 for 1 him here. Well, I say yes to your no. Okay, he does not have Galvanic. Let me ransack. Ooh, we really, really want Duress here. So we're going to take Duress. Going to Duress now. It's about the time when they have Fling. There's Fling, right on cue. I ain't waiting for Jack. Let's go. So they've got a Sprigleaf Drum in hand. It's 5 to 4, and we've got Befoul back up, and we're drawing kind of an extra card. We're not drawing an extra card. We're drawing what we want. Every turn, Desperation mode here. They trip. I shouldn't say Desperation. They're at 15. We're feeling all right. But see, this is the worst matchup, easily, because of Fling, and so it's not feeling too bad here. You draw all the relics you want, dude. I've got enough mana here. I'm fine. He's going to have to probably trip him here. So says I. Befoul. We can pay for it, and we can scry. Feeling all right. There's probably one more Fling we got to be worried about. A little worried about this double dig. Maybe he's got one blast and he's looking for another, so he could just go boom boom to the Gurmag Angler. I do not want to use a Befoul on a Frogmite. That would really suck, but stranger things have happened. Let's dismiss this. Kill this. All right, there will be no blocking. Let's hope he doesn't drop a creature here. Cool. Well, This is, I should have done that there, but I would have put that on top, so I feel like I'm up a mana. He's going to have to double drop, double declare, double drop. Kind of weird. He's probably just going to throw an artifact out, unless they're not paying attention. All right, there goes the one. Let's go like this. Not sure about this. Not really going to win me the game. They've got Sprig Leafs already on board. This is 2 damage for 3 mana. I'm going to throw this on the bottom because I can scry at the beginning of the turn again. If I can get like a Crypt Rat or something and really make this painful. And that's the big breakthrough I've had, Little Fight, what you just said about shipping it. Used to be so like, you know, it was, I've lost the forest through the trees, or however they say that. You know, it's like, oh, I gotta keep working on the Lannister. It's like, you know what? That boat sailed. I'm trying to win the game now, and Darksteel goes a long way to. It's like, well, that's not good now, so throw it on the bottom of your deck. I really want Vampiric Link to show up. How good would that be? Force him into a block mode here. Okay, yeah, that's going to get befouled, no problem. Metallic Rebuke math is up. Not that he really needs the math to be up, but... Devon, just saw the Facebook notice, currently in the basement trying to install a belt in the washing machine. You're more a man than me, my friend. I look at mechanical stuff and it tends to look back at me, and we both have a staring contest. All right, let's take our hand off the keyboard and see what we can draw here. What's this? Big fat fatty? Oh no, does he? Good grief. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Did he top? We just arrest him. Did he really draw into the other fling? This is going to be depressing. Be neat at this stage to be able to kill it and go with Victim of Night. Be like, all right, well, there's half of it. Well, they could still respond. Looks like we're going to go down. Oh, 2, damn it. I don't know about a bluff. Maybe if he was at one life. Yeah, there's enough there. I hate when affinity players do this. God, I wish I could just like have some little reverse hollow or something where it's like, sucker. It's like, why'd you go all in when you didn't have to? I'm at 12. You don't need to go crazy here. He just like that. Yep, he top decked the second one. 2 out of 2. So we're down 2 games. That's all right. We won the first game in each one of them. Feeling all right. Hey, man, I'm going to roll to a new one and use the facilities. And we will be back right after these messages. Boop. Hey everybody, Deluxe Cough here. Just wanted to give a quick thank you to our donations, as you can see over to the side here. It really helps out. We've got new mics and things always being needed for Pauperganda and keep the content flowing. So if you can, donate. If not, no biggie. But again, thank you very much to the generous support of the people over here, and we'll see you next time. And we're back. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. We've had 2 real close losses here, folks. And if you saw that last little Zendikar Magic Man promo, Just another one of our little artsy pieces. I just love throwing those things together. Just dig it. Know what it is about them. I just love them. I'll write that down. Oh, I should have grabbed some more coffee. I'm out. Not that it's helping. So yeah, we really crushed Boros the first game, and then we lost. And we crushed Affinity the first game, lost. So I'm going to write down that I really missed Distress. But I don't know, we drew, let's be honest, we drew Duress when we needed it. Opponent just drew the second fling out of, 40 cards or something like that. So I don't know what you're going to do at that point. Just, chalk it off, try to up the spirits and keep moving. Maybe I should have played my Infect list. So my Infect list, I guess I could go over that because I said on the Facebook that we were going to maybe go over it here. If I go over to, where is it? I call it Infect Deluxe 2, I believe. I have so many Infect lists. It's ridiculous. There it is. Boop. So I got 5-0 with this a couple days ago, and then I had to run away and do all the family obligation stuff. But this is the list I was running. If you'll notice, there is not one Rancor in this list. And that's how I began. I started with a clean slate, noticing that green had the best advantage of this. Got 19 lands. Tree of Tales is just against burn for Nature's Claim, or what we just saw me playing, Wretch Mind. It's a nice card to be able to pitch in response to that. But aside from that, I just found that when I played Rancor, I had a very long stat sheet of about 500 games, and I didn't tend to win the games where I drew Rancor. And granted, you could argue that Groundswell style build of that might be superior with Rancor. I just don't like leaning on it and waiting for the card to show up, your opponent not to have removal, and you drew a land, and you've got Rancor, and you've got Groundswell. That's a lot to ask for. Instead, what I do is I lean really heavily on protection. This has built-in protection. And then my spells, because of my excessive mana, maybe by 2 more mana than normal, I'm able to cast stuff pretty consistently, like Larger Than Life, 4/4 and Trample, Predator Strike, 3/3 and Trample, or 2 main Treetop Racers, which just get by everything. In the meantime, I'm protecting stuff, playing things for free. And this is free too, if you think about it. You play it on turn 1, you just sit there. Now, if the plan goes sideways, I run 3 Corpse Cur main, and man, what a house. Once you get to that 4th mana and they start killing stuff, and you bring back a Corpse Cur, targeting a Corpse Cur, then they Chainer's Edict. Corpse Cur, targeting Corpse Cur. It's this, and usually they're like 8 infect at that point. And then, you drop this or this or this, and you're off to the races. So I really like it. It's obviously with an 0-2 start, I should have played it again today. I was just feeling in the blow up lands mood, which is I'm no stranger to. All right, we like this, except that we're going second. This is a great going first hand, but we'll keep it. We can't argue with this. We've got the Peat Bog with double land destruction and creature backup. So. And if this is what I think it is, hopefully it's not Slivers. He might be a dead dog to Slivers. We'll play this. Noticing I'm saying that a lot. This is a bad matchup. This is a bad matchup. You feel like a... what's the analogy? Oh, this is that deck. Okay, well, I'm going to have a... This is the Familiars deck that got first place. Let's see what I can do with this. Booyah! We'll start with that. Cut him off a white. Very greedy mana base, so we've got a good hand to abuse it. Let's see what happens here. Guardian shows up. All right. That's frustrating. Let's we'll play this. Gonna Rancid Earth or the other. I'm going to pull on. Let's get rid of the white. And when we do it, let's use this instead. Boom, boom. We'll rock like this, pay 2, and unfortunately that Axebane got out quick enough. He's got 3 mana right now. 1 more land drop, he's got 4. Cycling, here we go. Everybody left me in the chat. Okay, here we go, there's 2. I remember trying to build something like that a while back. Yeah. Oh, this is the guy that built it too, Raptor 56. Yeah, so we're in deep crap already because this is the guy that built it and he got first place in a challenge, so he definitely knows what he's doing. Same cannot be said for us. All right, let's drop here. And typical of our deck, at 20 mana, we're screwed ourselves. Yes, we pitched a Peat Bog, but Try to have a contingency plan for these things, but it didn't work. Yeah, no, this is a beautiful build. I played it twice and won twice. I was about to play it on the stream, but it takes forever. Decision trees all over the place, and I was like, I'm already much of a blabbermouth when I'm on Twitch live that I was like, yeah, I'm not going to go that route here. So, boy, do we need lots of mana and Crypt Rats. This game's going to be over before much else. Ay. Man, even this doesn't work. Oh, God, what a frustrating day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yuck. I feel like dropping Defile just to fill up our yard so that we've got some ray of hope. But, you know, they run 2 Moment's Peace main, or at least the last build did. Yeah, we're up against it here. Land Destruction with creatures that all have a big upside. Here comes the Avalanche of Advantage. You know, if we were 2-0, I might make him play this out. Raptor's a cool guy. I already complimented him on the build after the week it happened. But see, they can either compulsive research targeting you and mill you out, or they play the capsize engine lock, which is pretty brutal. All right. We'll give this a few more. I mean, they got 4 mana. It doesn't even matter about the mana here. So pretty much our game plan is either turn off those Axebane Guardians, or drop a Crypt Rat, and then try to rinse, repeat. Outside of you know, again, Ransack the Lab's going to be good here, but this is feeling pretty hopeless already. Yeah, we're folding up here. Shop, boys. We'll go to the next one. Concede. That one's over before it begins. But hey, put familiars down. The good news is, every game that we've lost, we started with a win. Maybe this time we start with a loss and we'll win it. Ha! Defile, Crypt Rats. Okay. I'm going to want these. I'm going to want all of these. And I'm going to want all of these. Now I'll worry about making room for it. Crypt Rat stays. Ransack stays. We're going to have to make some tough decisions here. Befoul stays. I think Rancid Earth could go, so our rats can live through. All of his stuff has a pretty big backside. 2, 2. I actually really want to see Chainer's Edict. Do I lose the Defile? It's only good much later on. I think I'm going to lose 2 Defile. Going to lose 4 more cards here. I think we're going to lean on Befoul. I'm not sure. I can take out the Axebane Guardians with Befoul in a pinch. Yeah, I think I'm going to... he runs... I'm going to actually take out Choking Sands because he's on Snowlands, so it's 1 less. We've got our Acceleration, Wretch Mind. We've got our Hand Disruption. We've got a okay amount of Land Destruction. It's just we've got to kind of lean on the rat angle and getting this through. And we've got our fairies to mop up any sort of end of turn Moment's Peace, so our angler can really hit hard. I don't think we're favored here because we kind of have to overboard. Yeah, they're on a 3 mana build, but you know, one of those creatures slipped through, and it's just kind of like Affinity, right? Where the Frogmites are acting like mana, and so we're just like, ugh. So we gotta kind of keep our mana a bit flexible. Let's see. Yeah, gotta lean pretty heavy on Crypt Rats here. We'll go like this. I think the last time, in all honesty, that we 0-5'd was a mono black land destruction deck with a lot of close losses like this. But hopefully we don't repeat that. But it's bound to happen when you've been streaming as long as we have. And one of the things I like to say, you know, we like to show you guys that it happens. Not that, you know, it's like, because they tend to just promote the winners, right? It's like, oh, look, Deluxe got a 5-0 with an Infectulus. Oh, that's nice. Here we are live, and, you know, I don't want people getting all gun-shy about entering tournaments and stuff. It's a fun time. 3-2, you know, you kind of play even money and you keep moving. But at this rate, we're going to be losing some tickets today. Woo! All right. Yeah, we want to keep this. This is good times. We've got a Duress Wretch Mind combo. Bam! We'll lead off with this, followed by this, followed by this. This is when it feels good. Now, if we don't draw another swamp soon, this is actually a very dangerous hand because these bogs can eat up the mana really quickly here. We'll just see what we can see. It's matchups like this where I love Wretch Mind. So I'm going to lead off with... this is interesting. Let's keep his mana looking sharp first. So remember what we're here to do. Get rid of the duel. They are a 3-color deck, sometimes 4 if I remember right. This way we still have the Wretch Mind Duress move. And we can still draw into that. Okay, we don't have any draws, so it's okay dropping this now. I want to Wretch Mind first. Excuse me. Let's see what we're going to get here. Ooh, Freed from the Real shows up. All right. Now we'll Duress. Somebody's got an Ash Barrens, huh? Ghostly Flicker. Boy, that Dispel's going to really be frustrating for him. So we'll get rid of the Flicker. This is here. We're going to open up what we saw. Dispel is almost absolutely useless. Early on, Dark Ritual maybe. But, oh, he forgot to cycle the Barrens. Down comes the Forest. Maybe he didn't. Who knows what they're planning. And now this will really be interesting. Okay, I really like playing this here. We'll do this and go from here and start crossing some stuff off. Have fun with your Dispel. I'm assuming that's going to hit the yard. Wretch Mind, Dispel, and the Barrens. Okay, yeah, if he draws a land, he's back in it with Marasa. Marasa's so damn unfair. Gonna really actually lean on getting rid of green here if he has access to it. Come on, end of turn, let's go. So this is the conundrum. Thank goodness we drew a land, because this is normally where we don't draw a land, right? We Befoul, we blow it up, and then we're mana screwed and we end up land screwing ourselves. I'd love to tell you I have the answer. I don't. We will Befoul the Forest because we want to keep him off that Marasa as much as possible here. He might have Spell Pierce. Nope. Okay. But, you know, where's our Angler, right? Come on, Angler. And how good would Ransack the Lab be right here? Nope. We're just drawing lands now. It's all right. One of those Guardians or whatever slip through. We'll be okay. Come on. No lands. Don't have it. Thank goodness. Man of gods. Come on. Help me out here. Woo. Okay. I'll take it. No mana is better than 1 mana. Let's go. This is frustrating, though. It's like you wish you could just will up the Angler right now. Another thing I like about that Darksteel Pendant. Okay, we've got answers. Now, Raptor's a very tenacious player. He is not going to go softly into the night. Now, do I put on pressure with the Fairy and just cast it? I don't think I do. I respect him too much. I'm going to wait for Angler because I want to have an answer. If I get another Macabre, maybe I'll play it. Yeah, when Landy works. Yeah, it should be like some hashtag. Now I will be headhunting these. Blow this up. He's like writing notes to himself. Lose Dispel. At least in this matchup. Alright, Crypt Rats showing up. So I'm going to play this. No, I'm not. What am I doing? Play this. Crypt Rats. Now we've got our answer, we've got Graveyard, and we've got a surprise in Dark Ritual, being able to just pump from nowhere. Scenarios like this, you can just zap a wall out of commission. Good times. You're liking this. Lose 2 cards. Sucker. Woohoo! Still not out of it. 1 forest, boom, a wall. Then we're kind of like, oh, wait a minute. Rebuild time, and then Marasa, and then oops. Wretch Mind. It hasn't worked yet. Don't jinx me, my friend. I really expected a lot of new blood today. New people going like, oh, wow, it's a Saturday, you know. Guess not. To put it lightly. I always get like, I can't catch a show on Fridays. So it's like, all right, I'll do a Saturday show. Crickets. Maybe I'll do a Monday show. Who knows? And if you didn't catch last week's show, I warned that with a lot of upheaval in life with jobs and such still looking aggressively. If you know anybody that needs a really good film editor, let me know, please. Because I think I'm really good. Lovecraft 668. Petra's yow. First time seeing and killing it and liking. Keep it up. All right. Well, hopefully I can start killing it like I thought that wrote. Good to see everybody. And our deck's not doing us any favors here. We really need Gurmag here. We're 20 cards in. We haven't seen one of our 4. Land Destruction's showing up. We've got kind of defense built up, but here we go. All right. I'll teach you, Mr. Snow-Covered. Kaploppy. Take 1 instead. I'm not quite sure why he's running snow. I've seen the list. There's no reason to other than look at my snowlands. Woot woot. All right. Petra's Diaum, I think is how you see it. Glad to have you with us, and thanks for chiming in. Like I said, I'm just kind of an old man flying solo here. I don't know what's going on out there. There might be 5 people watching. There might be 0. I don't know until you say something. So let's keep it up. I'm going to keep the pressure on. Boink. I sense a Karoo land in hand. I'm just going to try to keep rolling here until we can drop Angler. So we'll see. Come on, come on. I would have given up long ago. Raptor 56 is cut from a different cloth. We're just going to keep pressing our advantage here. Yeah, I know, but 14 turns is not the fastest clock in the book. All right, well, you have this now. Rock. I could go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And that would get him to 5. And then I could recast the... might as well just wait till we get him there anyway. We'll see. We've got Icequake Insurance. That'll add up another 1 damage. You might have to rethink the... let's trip this. Cycle. Force in our draw. Thanks a lot. 1, 2, 3. Bring this in here. Get another damage. Booyah. What's this? What's this? Condescend. Nice play. Yeah, I'll pay 0. Ooh. There are 16 watching. Oh, thank you for that, Zorfleet. If you would like to cast the fairy, you would definitely have already won. This is true, but I really respect... could pull it now. I've had too many of these games go sideways. Just some crazy card. I've even mana depleted. Err on the side of caution. Down comes the plane. Here comes the bog. Let's see. 1 swamp, home bing. Yeah, I'll have to take Lovecraft's advice there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 7, 8, 9. I'm just I kill him in 2 turns if I drop the fairy now. And 2 mana is not going to be able to... I'll take your advice, sir. I'll just cast this now. Hit for 3 next. Drop the ritual. And keep him dead. That's the idea. Unless ritual gets countered. We've already seen 1. Hey, alright. Let's attack first. 11 turns later, says Orfley. That's out of mad respect, man. Too many times it goes the other way. Zoop. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6. We'll pull that now. All right, 2, 4, 6. Just out of it. Okay. We got the macabre backup. If a forest drop happens here, nope, no such luck. All right. Oh, okay, well, there's Ransack the Lab. A little late to the party. We'll be okay here. Let's kill 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold down. I'm surprised we got 1 game off of this. Let's say yes. See what happens. So you got some life gain answer. That's why you want to hold down control when tripping the rat. All right, we're 1-1, which is how every single round has started, but we've yet to win a round. So, bit frustrating because I feel like we're definitely not favored here. Yes, they're on three colored lands, but one of those creatures sneak out, and outside of an Edict, well-timed Defile or Befoul, it's a little bit of a pipe dream there. At the 3 mana toughness area, that's a tough thing to crack. Easy in hindsight. Didn't want to see a 1 mana trick. Boom, Marasa's back, mana's fixed, and then it's just over. So I'd rather have a slow, inevitable clock. Once I drew the second one, I'm fine dropping it. Like killing someone with a spoon. Sometimes I'm in that mood. You are correct, sir. Or ma'am. I cannot tell with these monikers. All right. Hey. Not sure. Might be foul logical hold up in game 2. Yeah, I'm just going to rock here. It does sometimes. I mean, every deck's that way, right? That was a game where Angler was just staying hidden. Bouncy screen, supreme. Boom, 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 boom. We've got 2 land destruction spells. Ransack the Lab, one of my new favorite cards in this build. One of the main reasons this and Defile are running all 8 of the new cards. Really liking both of them. But you know what? Against Affinity, the Defile didn't feel quite as good as Deadweight. And then against this matchup with a bunch of 3 toughness and up, and not everything being a swamp, it's a little weird. Yeah, we'll keep this. We've got an Icequake, as long as we're not screwed. Like I've said in the last few rounds. Yeah, that mana creature's going to sneak out. Got the Wretch Mind. Feeling okay. Let's see what we can do here. Come on. Yep, mana's right. Here comes something we don't want to see. It's a familiar. All right. Let's get rid of green while we can. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get rid of that. So if we don't draw a land, I'm very tempted to ransack here just so we can fix our mana. Let's look at our options. Yeah, we could Wretch Mine. That's nice. And then we're kind of just dead in the water with 1 mana against 2, and we'll really like 3 because of the familiar benefit there. So I'm going to ransack here. Ransack the Lab. Look at the top 3. Be very careful. First one you click goes in your hand. The rest go into your graveyard. Okay, well, this could have turned out better. I'll drop this here. I need that. Go like this. Be nice if that was a double swamp. 1, 5. We're 1 away from the. You know what though? If I can get rid of the land now and cast Angler. Yeah, I can Macabre here, and that'll give me enough. I'm gonna go for it. I'll get rid of that. Let me see. That'll be 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. Implying that I have more than that. I'll get rid of our graveyard. We are the aggro here. Let's speed things up. Don't be a bounce spell. Oh my god, that hurt so bad. All right. Well, it cost him a hard capsize. Brutal. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Well, do they have it here? Let's see. Did he keep in Dispel? No. All right. Well, now, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not enough. Befoul, I'm not quite sure if that's the play here. It's frustrating. Double Wretch Mine is very nice. It's pretty hard to say no to that. Let's Wretch. It's, I love Raptor, but it is so nice to see a deck hiccup when it's mathematically supposed to. You're running 3 colors and things get fragile. So they're Hellbent. We maybe have removal. Our Angler's going to be coming up next. We'll say okay on that. But again, we're going to have 1 mana if we don't draw another land here. So double wrench. That's where it's at, baby. Woo! Okay. Well, that's 1, 2, 3, 5. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We got it. But it's, boy, we got to kind of go all in here. Ah, man, that's frustrating. Boom, boom. Please don't have any answers. Let's draw swamps for days. Come on. No whammies. That sucks. This stage, everything sucks. Just like give us like 2 turns of free land. Can't tell you how many times this happens with MonoB Land Destruction. You just are stuck being land destructed yourself, if that's even a verb. All right. Well, here comes the love. Sitting on a Defile that feels like a very weak disfigure. This is the very first game I've had with the new Defile that I didn't like seeing it. Maybe I should have taken it out. I'm not sure what the play here is. Yes, Karma for sure, little fight. That's right. Only thing you could do is give that Seagate Infect, and then it would be full circle, right? All right, well, that sucks even more. As we just watch the clock go by, and they keep drawing on one more land, and oh, here comes a forest, and back comes the plane with 6 life, and then, oops, we're out of it. And that's what's going to happen. You can feel it. Too much advantage. That's not going to help. Here comes a forest into a Marasa, probably. Even worse. Especially at the 1 mana total. Isn't this pathetic? We have a familiar. I mean, they have double like acceleration land, and we're just like dead meat. I can drop the pendant and at least try to maybe top deck a dark ritual. Maybe. We'll see. Gaining life. Okay, maybe their deck's not feeling all that powerful. Really want to draw another swamp is what we want, because that'll turn on our Defile to kill either of their dudes. Okay, that really blows. Let's double check what they grabbed back. Mole Drifter. All right. Mole Drifter. Hard cast. Frustrating. This will be funny if we lose every round. 1-2. And upkeep. Let's see what we got. I mean, we can at least kill that. We're going to throw this on top. Okay. We'll play this at this stage. I'm not even sure if that's even the play. What do we kill here? I think we kill Axebane. You say kill Guardian. Say attack first, then decide. Two mana of any color he wants. Doesn't have access to white, but not probably doesn't need it after the Sunscape. This is the problem here. Guardians is alright. Well, I'm going to attack first. See what we get. I think gonna have to do it on our turn. Just have so many instant tricks. I don't want to invite disaster. Let's do that. Defile shows up. And a spell shows up. He kept it in. Alright, well, worked out. 50-50. Cost him 1 game. Might win him the next one. Pretty much our, outside of Dark Ritual, about our only instant spell in this list. Envelop might be a much better call if you knew you were going up against it. See, at this stage, this is when we need, like, Ritual Rat. Just whack! Crazier things have happened. Boy, they're really going all in here. My God, I would really, really love to just pay off with a Ritual Rat here. I'm going to Pendant. Just because we could top deck a Swamp, but then we've got a lot of mana going on here. This is our problem. Let's see what we got. I'm going to say bottom. Alright, not quite sure if this is worth it. Let's see what we can see. Marasa says bye-bye. We don't have to worry about more than 1 damage. I'm going to keep trying to trade critters here. I think I'm just going to draw with the pendant. I don't think I'm going to look. If I draw a swamp, we can kill the Mole Drifter. I think the ship has sailed on the mana destruction plan, so these are... darn it, here we go. And he's got Flicker in the yard. This one's over, unless... Well, now I do want to draw that because I could get the Fae at least. Let's make sure what we got here. Show game long. Capsize in the house. Brutal. Yeah, this is a... We're headed for 03 country. Stat! 1 more swamp would be so nice if I had Defile. Zing! Interesting play. Stocking up the hand. Get me next time. Man, oh man. Well, we've got a funny little Kunstfrazen in the house. Didn't even know I was streaming today. Yeah, it's a surprise stream. I probably shouldn't have hit upload because we're losing pretty bad. We're going to be 0-3 here, going up against first place Raptor 56 after 2 close losses to Boros and Affinity. We don't stand a chance here. Diversification of threats is a little too wide, even though his mana is very fragile. His creatures are not. So it's that's what I sleeved it up and really enjoyed it. I'm going to yield through this turn. Let's see. I doubt. I mean, we need like Crypt Rat, Fairy, Ritual. Yeah, this is over. All right, guys. Enjoy this week in unnecessary censorship, and I'll be back in about 2 minutes. Woo!
And one of the qualities that I've always admired about Ted, really since the day we met, is how incredibly unf***able he is.
When she joined you here last time, I miss her today. She said that he is a of a 16-year-old.
I just want to everybody here. I want to my family.
I had a life manager that was putting me in that position. I'd his ass.
I'll admit it, America. I don't always take a every single day on my days off. Yes. Oh my gosh, right?
I'm going to go out and get drunk and around and have sex and all the rest of it on Saturday night.
Anybody here directly from Donald Trump. He'll be speaking soon at a rally in North Carolina. The latest stop on what he calls his you tour.
God bless you, everybody. We'll be back soon. You, North Carolina. You.
So, did you have a in your throat? Maybe. Okay.
I'm a little bit angry with Jimmy because I him when I found out that he was hosting the Academy Awards.
When it comes to the dicks, I just put them all in my mouth.
That is awesome, by the way. Thank you for allowing me to, on your Harry. I had nothing to do.
That's right, get
You've got no issues springing forward an hour.
I did because I one of my cocks wrong. I mean, like, I didn't my cock, but my phone woke me up, and then I fell back asleep.
I think that's when you texted me that he was you.
And then did he
And then remember? So then I was like, he you? He liked to tweet once. Who did he first? Then let's not get into that.
When things not going your way, you can kind of get down on yourself. And you need somebody to kind of you in the butt and say, hey, let's go. And have a good time.
Thanks, as usual, for joining us.
You, Wolf.
So, Mother, how was your day? Well, I bleached my shaved my Why can't you just say fine like everybody else?
When we say we'll you, we mean it.
They'll you.
Prismatic Lenses welcomes you to a place you can see magic happen. Utilizing Urz's blueprints, the pieces of the puzzle come together with a quality that is second to none. From our patented millstone polishing technique to our dignified use of stonehorn, our lenses bend both light and mana. First exams are free. Prismatic Lenses.
And we're back, hopefully in the winning column. Let's do this. Yeah, I want to play first. Woo! Okay, sorry for the little replay there. I hit the wrong button. Times Squadron. All right. Yes. Here we go. Keep. Close. Screen real estate. Let's do this. If you're new blood in the chat or watching, whatever, just chat. Say something, just so I know you're there. Lets me know. Good times. Man, I like that new Hoodoo Voodoo one. Yeah, I was like, looked a lot like Zendikar. I was like, that's cool stuff. We showed that early to our supporters on Buy Me a Coffee. Got to see it a few days early. Got a few other ones, but they're not relevant quite to a Land Destruction deck, so we'll see how that goes. All right, well, we're feeling a little bit better here. we'll lead off with Icequake. Make him pay for that snow-covered love and keep moving. Boom, boom, boom. Ransack followed by boom, smack, bing, pow. We could Barren Moor it. Let's see. Okay. Rancid Earth showing up. Let's see what we got here. Well, I kind of like this. I could do this cycle drop, but I kind of want to keep relevant mana up. We're just going to press our luck, thinking we're probably up against Delver. Let's see what this is all about. 2 mana down. Yard's filling up. We'll be able to cast Angler thanks to Ransack the Lab. Great new card. Really fits well in this deck. Uh-oh. Now I'm a little scared. What the hell are we up against? I thought it was Delver. Woo! Well, we got Defile. That feels pretty good. Let's rock this, which I'll see what we're going to do here. Well, Crypt Rats feels pretty good against just a foggy field. We've got enough land, so we'll drop Crypt Rats here. We'll play this. Not quite sure. Thornwood Falls, eh? Superstitious, eh? Alright. I'm going to just play all of these. Keep Defile open and Barren Moor. End of the turn, maybe. Not looking too much for that to be a relevant thing. The 1 damage off of... can I play this? Did I play land? I think I did. Huzzah! Okay. Let's cycle into some more land destruction, shall we? What is this new devilry? Oh, it's the same deck. Hopefully they don't play it as well. Let's cycle. We don't need that. Land destruction, please. Removal, please. Oh, I don't know about that. Now, this is where we get mana screwed, right? Boing! Oh, the jerk of it all. Alrighty, well. Do I play the Moor? Do I play the Rat? Do I play them both? And that is that. That's attack. I believe... yeah, I know. Alright, let's, I don't want to... I'm just going to drop the Rat. Keep him double guessing. If we drop a Swamp, we can kind of clear the board if he goes crazy with Overgrown. Otherwise, we got ways around stuff, but I'm a little afraid of a Capsize here. They've only got the 1, but still, they have a funny way of finding it. Woo! Okay, well, now we're looking at a double Kablammy. If we can get a Swamp, we'll feel like we're in this. I'll go for it. Yeah, we're not getting the main defender, but the more the merrier, right? It's a very neat strategy that Raptor X was able to tinker. I don't know how he's been doing since, but boy, he really swept that one challenge, and I can see why now, you know? Sneak in those tough critters if they're messing with your land, which is kind of what we're trying to do. It still doesn't work quite right. All right. Feeling good here. Come on. Give me 1 mana source. 1. Thanks a lot. Okay, well, I could do that and that and that. He's got green already, got blue. I'm a little afraid of double blue because of Capsize, so I actually think the play here might be to grab the snow-covered. It's really frustrating. 1 Swamp there, and we pretty much have the game. But this is right where we lose it. Already got access to white. That's not much of a deal breaker there. Yeah, I'm going to take out the island. Just because of the double Capsize mana cost. He can reduce it, but he still has to pay double blue. Hopefully this costs a creature. Note to self, could crash in with both and then double Defile. I don't know. We'll see. We just really want a Swamp. Trip that Rat for 4 and laugh all the way to the bank. That's the idea. Woo! But yeah, back to my thought. Had too much coffee. I apologize. Please, if you're watching and this is your first time going, oh, what's this silly old dude up to? Just say hi in the chat. Maybe type the number 1 and just hit enter just so I know. Lackerding's in the house. That's the spirit. That's what I'm talking about. Just so I know. Good times. Might try to... Maybe we won't even broadcast Friday next week. Maybe it'll be Thursday. I don't know. We'll try to get some haikus in the house. All right. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Woo! Got to keep my spirits up. My win column sure isn't. We lost 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. Feel like we're just taking heavyweight shots. 1-2, whack, whack. All right, I'm smelling a moment's peace here. Boy, if we get a swamp, we're just going to... It's the obliterate train. Come on. All right. Let's do this. Happy early Father's Day again. All you fathers out there. Well, a ritual will do it. No, it won't. But I want to do this anyway. Let's get a damn land. Land. Well, there's a ritual. I'll lose 2 familiars. 2 familiars and a microphone. But I'm going to take this. Because we can do this. Green, green. Let's attack and see what he does here first. It usually capsizes you, Lackerding, to answer your question, or it compulsive researches you to death. It's a beautiful design. Very, it looks fragile, but as we saw last game, of course, that was against one of the best. Why did I attack with both? What a fool! I'm going to have to use this on the Seagate as a stopgap measure now, darn it. He's thinking something, right? It's like, why would he do that? Maybe the bluff will work. Yawn, says Lackerding. Yeah, it is definitely a yawn deck. Well, I'm forced to use one of these here because of my idiocy. I don't remember attacking with both, but that's what caffeine will do, folks. Our Defile can hold up, at least for some sort of bouncing shenanigans. Outside of that, we're looking for next turn to drop or to trigger Crypt Rats and go for it, so I had to save that. Borosia to death, or Borosia to death. Woo! Okay, I'm loving this. Our Crypt Rats are active. What do they got? Maybe prismatic? They normally don't run that, and I don't see anything different from the original list here. Okay, well, here's maybe where things go a little south. Let's see what he grabs. Doink. Get rid of that. What you got cooking, Mystical Teachings? DJ Blando. Tulsa Marasa. All right. Interesting scenario. Flex plays Perseverance in his deck. Ransack the Lab. I'm loving it. Fills up the yard. Acts like a well-aimed Sign in Blood without the life loss here. He's targeting... Show game log. Seagate Oracle. Okay. Does our opponent know what Crypt Rats does? I'm waiting for the aha moment. What's going on here? Okay. Dismissing this. Closing this. 1 white mana. Okay. Feeling good. What's the angle? What's your offer? Oh, didn't realize you're streaming today. Good games earlier. Pauperganda. I was on Affinity. Oh, Ankylosaur. Yes. We've played many times in the past. Yeah, I was saying this doesn't have all the best matchups, but that is easily the worst. Just because of what happened. That second fling was just a backbreaker, and it's going to happen. Checking the yard, checking the hand. Well, I can't really check the hand. We're going to say done on this and see what happens. Let's wipe the board. Hopefully we can score some points here. I'm not quite sure why they went all in with that. Waiting for the play here. Okay, 3 life. Got Defile and Ransack back up. I'm telling you, the main reason I wanted to play this today, and I've been playing this in the casual rooms a lot. It was a little Hydro Blasted the other night and had a lot of fun with it, with Defile and Ransack. Man, these two go together well. Let's see. All right, Mold Drifter's in the house. We've got this one, but that hasn't stopped us, right? We've won a game every round, but we haven't won any rounds yet. We're 0-3 with a lot of 1-2 losses. Frustrating. I do feel like something's there. Let's see what we can see. Ransack the Lab. Be very careful when you cast this. Just keep one card. I mean, just click on one. Normally, I was in the ponder mode where you like click in reverse, and I was like, oh crap, I didn't want that. So it's the first one you click on, you're going to get. Icequake's not going to do much of anything here. Neither is Befoul, neither is Land. So I'm going to go with the flexibility option of Befoul, even though we've kind of got this one in the bag. You never know. There might be some new card I've never seen before. We'll Defile here and get a win. Familiars in the house. All right. Well, like Macabre in this, like Wretch Mind in this, and like Duress in this. Do we just... I'm going to take out 2 Defiles again. This is where it gets frustrating. Love Ransack. Love Wretch Mind. Let's see here. Do I lose the Dark Ritual? We'll be going second. No, it's nice to activate Rats in a pinch and be able to blow out all those huge defensive walls. I'm going to lose 2 Befouls. I'm thinking we might lose Defile altogether. It is a nice trick, but so's Macabre. Definitely, I'm thinking we're going to lose the Edicts. Early on, wall, I might regret that. I'm going to have 2 Defiles and the Crypt Rat as our main out. Icequake's in because for some weird reason they're playing ice lands when they don't need to. This is just the newness of it, but we might as well make them take a little bit of pain for that. Rancid Earth's really weak here. There's no 1 mana things, and in fact it can actually hurt us with Crypt Rat. So I'm going to lose 3 of these. Looking at the board, maybe I keep in 1 Edict. I'm going to bring in a Befoul. Grab another Axebane Guardian in a pinch. Who knows? Maybe a Mole Drifter. We're up against it. We've got to kind of spread our threats out. They can kind of kill us in a variety of ways. We've got to get a little lucky with the rest, grabbing a Capsize and whatnot. That's why we're bringing in all our Wretch Minds. Woo! Okay. Let's hopefully we can just get a win-win. That would be so nice. Darksteel Pendant, I love it. This deck is very finicky. I love seeing what I'm going to draw at the upkeep and also at the end of turn. It's a very, very valuable card for the most part. We have a very quick angler here if we draw right. Regardless, we can ransack and draw right with maybe a double ritual. I really like this hand. I'm going to keep it, and we're on the draw. We've got Crypt Rats. When you see Pendant work, it really saves you turns. It's a beautiful card. Drop this, and we're off. Crypt Rat's going to pay a lot of dividends here if we can get it to rock. I hate this first turn. Look at that. Mana's right. Defender out. Boom. Okay. That's feeling good. If I trip that, 3, 4, 5. First things first, we're going to ransack the lab. Point. Crypt Rats we like, but we've already got it. Defile's all right. We want the swamp. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we've got it. Yeah, that's 4, 5, 6, 7. Sure. We'll drop this. Pay this. Ransack's so nice at accelerating that when you don't have double ritual. Put the thumb screws in. We'll see what we got here. Probably going to target that Sands or the Battlement. I'm not sure. Or drop Rats, Peat Bog, and threaten the to wash the board. We'll see. Really afraid of a double blue source here for Capsize. Kind of they're out. Also Giga Drowse, but that's not as permanent. Interesting. Really desperate for the extra mana. Okay, so that's another wall that represents then? Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Alright, let's see. Now that island is really enemy number 1. Anybody got an argument with me targeting the island? The other play, if we don't draw anything of relevance, is to drop the Crypt Rats and just swing. I really don't like letting their head out of the water. No pun intended. With, okay, Moment's Pieces there. That's nice. That'll tie up mana. I don't mind seeing that at all. Okay. Yeah. Let's attack first. This might affect things. Yeah, mid to late game, if you don't want to see land destruction Lackerding, you bury it with the pendant, and sometimes you can time it to where it's end of turn and the beginning of your turn, so you scryed like 2 or 3 times. It's a thing of beauty when it goes off. Don't really dislike seeing it unless you're really up against it and you top deck it, but there's only one in the deck. I'm gonna get rid of that blue source and hope for the best. Next turn, probably play the Peat Bog attack. Oh crap, there's another island. Well, at least keep them off double. Kill the island. We'll try to kill it again here. Come on, Ritual. Where are you at? Okay. Moment's Peace isn't going to do anything against rats. Now, if we drop... Sorry, thinking out loud a little too much. Here we go. Ooh, what's he grabbing here? Let's see what we can see. Snow covered. Yeah, I went and got 24 or 25 of each of these lands. Just because I'm like, you know what? These are just going to keep going up. And they did. Like I got like 15 one day, and the next day they had doubled. So if you got any tournament winning ticks laying around, I would suggest doing that. All right, I'm going to cycle this in case you get into a Defile. Pretty rare. All right, Rich Mine's nice. That's nicer. I'll attack. Thought about even running Apostle's Blessing in the same logic that we had last week with... very interesting. Somebody's got a... Pulsa Marasa, don't they? All right, that island's going down. Double island now. God darn it. Dismiss. Looks like a snow cone. All right, what's he grabbing here? Compulsive or moments? I would say compulsive. Well, if I keel over dead, you know it's from a caffeine overdose, that's for sure. I kind of like, because you can tell like where the wind whips around, like and just goes straight up off the thermals of the lake. Ice can be surprisingly warm when it reflects all that snow off the surface there. All right, what are you pitching? This is going to tell us a lot. Okay. The plains goes down into Funky Town. Okay, well, we've got that. I'm going to just drop the rat here and attack. At least I represent a Wrath of God on this side, and we've got our Macabre showing up so we can stop any sort of shenanigans. End of turn. Hey, Deluxe. Hey, X and Rouge. Thank you for joining us, my friends. Gave you a shout out along with Fuji, Purple, Hods, Nessie, 3, The G, Into the River, Stephen Wake, and Arkhammer for supporting us on Buy Me a Coffee. A little fight if you could bring up that link, I'd appreciate it. I think it's a little too early for Shirazmon's bedtime. I didn't give him a heads up either, for what it's worth. I was keeping the show truly secret. Little Fight's the only one I let know. They're doing this again. This last time where they just kind of went all in with a Crypt Rat on the board. I really want to ask them why. They looking to dig for something? I'm not quite sure. I got to get my finger away from the OK button. I've got an answer in the Macabre there. 1 second on that. I'll need to grab it. Thank you for that, my friend. Appreciate it. I like our Buy Me a Coffee link has a PG at the end, like it implies it's Pauperganda. It was just completely serendipity that happened, but I ain't complaining. Not that anybody's going to remember some sort of long address like that. I wish it was a little bit easier like that, where you could do like with YouTube, where it's like youtube.com/Pauperganda. But that took like 2 years to get the street cred to have that as your title and not underscore / capital ZQ 4297. Sounds like some bad football play. All right. Well, let's see. Like I'm thinking, what's he got? A ghostly flicker, maybe? To what end, right? 2, 3, 4. We stop that from happening. He's got 3 mana. Well, I'm going to attack first. Or should I? Yeah, our batting average isn't very good with this Hexen Rouge. I think we had one, like the very first time I played it or something, I had a 4-1, and then ever since then it's been 3-2 or worse, usually or worse. It's usually a 2-3 deck, but I just love it. Haiku! Crypt Rat first. You have a Crypt Rat, then he flickers. We can respond with Macabre. Grab the flicker. I just don't want to get capsized if I pump for 4 and then die. Thank you for that little fight. All right, let's take the advice of the chat. No sense in holding down control because I'm going all in here. We'll say done with 4. Let's see what happens. Do they have a trick? They probably do. But even if it's a bounce land, we'll be able to cast our Angler next turn outside of any sort of graveyard shenanigans. Woo! Yeah, I was so tickled. Mentioned that in the Infect 5.0 list, and man, just boom, Bunchy came out and supported. I was just like, wow, if I know it was that easy, I'd ask some more. So I got to get my old mind around the new dichotomy, I don't know what you'd call it, of the reality, the way it is now. It's like, don't ask, you don't get, so I'm asking. That's all I can do. Woo, here we go. Get a bunch of Ric Flairs going on. I'm just baffled here. Maybe they're hydroblasted? I've been there. One of these days off to play a bit hydroblasted. I've got enough hotkeys here. If I slip up once, the feed goes down, baby. Ooh, 5 mana. Floating. What do we got? Like a double Marasa here? Is that the play? Pulse of Marasa. Let's get real careful here. Let's open up the game log and say he is targeting the Memnonic Wall. One at a time, too. Okay, well, bye-bye wall. And research, I'm thinking. I don't mind if he Moment's Pieces. That costs him like 99% of his mana. There's only one compulsive research, if I remember right, and it's one of his kill conditions, so we'll go like that. No life for you. Unless, dun dun. Oh, okay. All right. Pulse of Marasa's back. And better than ever. Now it gains 12 life, folks. Woo! Down to 2. Bam! Oh, come on! Choking Sands, let's do it! Oh, I'm excited. I have no delusions of grandeur here, folks. If this was Raptor 56, no, what would you call it? That's a nice play. That's interesting. I never would have thought of that being... I'm usually the one that thinks of the weird angles, and I didn't think of that being used defensively. Very nice play, DJ Blando. But Raptor, I have a feeling if he was playing this, we'd already be dead. No offense to DJ Blando. I've tried to play this deck too. Done okay. Oh, we need a land for that to work, right? Oopsie. All right. Well, this is really going to hurt him because he's got only 3 cards in hand. We know one of them's a Marasa. We'll hurt him up here. Might as well. Moment's Peace ain't going to be casted. He's got to use 1 for that. Ghostly Flicker and the wall go down. Oh. See if he forgets. He doesn't, but we'll at least be able to Choking Sands. That might not be enough here with a Marasa here. Boy, it would have been nice to have a swamp there. Why can't we get an easy win? Darn it. If we drew a swamp. Darn it. All right. Marasa keeps the cool Choking Sands victory eluding us. Oh, well. And to rub it in our face, we get yet another one. Okay. That's fine. Yield through this turn. We're up a game. Doesn't feel like it with the mana situation. How many games have we been mana screwed? Boy, these Peat Bogs. Sometimes I wonder if they're worth that second turn play. Yeah, I thought that was a very cool freed from the real use. Oh boy. The mana gods sure don't like me today. As we just watch the advantage drip away. What else can I say? It's not going my way. And here comes the advantage. Pulsa Marasa coming on back. This is when we lose. Booyah. More life. It'll be 15 next turn. Woo. Not woo. Boo. Okay. This will at least help our draws. Next turn. Not this turn. Yeah, no lie. Not a good time to draw the pendant, but there is only one of them in there. If we were flooded, we would have loved it. We're a little bit screwed, and it's okay. I'll be able to not guarantee, a little strong of a word, but up the likelihood greatly that we will draw another swamp if we don't just draw one. Boy, did this slip away. Very nice play there, DJ Blendo. Being able to free and tap and keep it rolling here. I'm a little upset with myself at not seeing that freed from the real angle. It says right on there. It's just you always have that tunnel vision of like, this is for my stuff so that I can win with a combo. But it's like, whoa, if you use it this way, it keeps you alive against one of the biggest threats in the game. Nuances. Let's see what we're going to draw. Ransack the Lab. That'll help. But I'd rather... Okay, cool. Let's see. What's a good pull here? Ritual Choking Sands, I guess. Maybe they forget. I doubt it. Blow this up. At least it's 2. Let's see what we got here. Boing. This stage might be better to try to top deck a fairy via the pendant. We're up a game, but it's not feeling good from here on out. What a neat comeback. I think we had him at 2 life at one point. Macabre is nowhere to be seen. Good news, we've got 1 mana tied up, so it's like very bad land destruction in the form of freed from the real. Please accept trade from Edamon after the stream. Oh, thank you, Hexen Rouge. Old school. Appreciate that. If you got a deck for us to play, I'd be happy to if you fund us. Can't say no to that. Can't go worse than this. I hate putting this on the bottom, but I'm gonna because I really want some mana here. Next turn, let's do this. Maybe should have all right, we're gonna drop capsize here. Get out of here. And see if he forgets. I doubt it. We'll yield through this turn. And yield through this turn. What are we grabbing here? Mnemonic Wall. Doink! Back comes capsize. At least it costs 2 blue though. Nope. Pulsa Marasa. Where are our fairies? I've got all these wall shenanigans. I want a fairy now. Or swamp. Okay. See what we get. No. Put that on the bottom. Get me something good, please. Yuck. I'm about to quit here out of just sheer... How long has it been since we've drawn a swamp? Good lordy. Yeah, we really need to stop that capsize from coming back. Ghostly flickers in the house. I think this one's over, guys. Yield through the turn. Watch for the education's sake. Boing. Here it comes. Pulse in the hand. Sign out front of Majuka Bogs, but maybe I need to lose the Peat Bogs for him, just in all reality here. Come on. Land. All right. Top. Cool. Play it. All right. We are hurting. Let's ransack here. Not much going to help here. We're after Fae Macabre, but I will take Wretch Mind. And, yeah, let's attack. Ha! As he gains 6 life and blocks. Boom! Or gains 1 life. Doesn't worry about it. Yeah, Lackerding, that's a good point for Game 3. Really focus on islands with this build. It's just that the damn everything else brings them back or reduces them, right? Old Drifter in the house. Okay. We still got a Crypt Rat play. If we can draw into a Dark Ritual, that'd be pretty sweet. Okay. So at this stage, I'm going to look at my cards, hopefully grabbing a Fae Macabre, and then Wretch Minding, hopefully nabbing the dreaded lock that we're underneath here, because he's not really putting that much pressure on us. We've got Capsize out of there, so we'll see what we can do here. I gotta stop being so despondent. We could still win this. Very rare, but come on, Macabre. Or land. I'll keep either. That's fine too. Let's see what we can see. Not at this stage. I don't want to see that. Bottom. Draw. Angler's nice. Okay. Well, let's do this. Freed from the real Sunscape. Yikes. Okay. The moment's peace and all. Excuse me, those Marasas. That's hilarious. We are screwed. We really need to stop this graveyard shenanigans, so I'm going to keep digging with the pendant. I mean, I'll drop the Angler to defend against a Seagate nibbling me apart and give us 5 turns instead of 7. I mean, 4. Let's see. Oh, might be less than that now. Well, Pulse of Marasas are nice. We're going to take 4, 5. Then we're going to have to swing for 4. Actually, I think the Crypt Rat play might be better here. I'm just going to draw. Okay. Crypt Rat. Tap. Alright. And instead of looking for stuff, I'm just going to cast Angler. Maybe buy a wee bit more time. Okay. So we're going to be at a precariously low life total here. He won't be with the Marasa, but he might draw out. So we're going to be at 6. We got no blockers. This is fine. No pendant shenanigans here. What's he grabbing? Flicker Capsize. Yikes. Yep. This one's over. We really needed to get the Macabre going on there. I was going to think we were like way up on life. I mean, time, but we're not. Dark Ritual. Help out here. Not crazily, though. Max Bane in the house. Alright. Top deck Ritual. That at least wipes out most of the team. We need Ritual here, and we can't look ahead because we would need a swamp to warrant it. Ritual! No. All right. Let's see what we got here. A whole lot of nothing. 1, 2, 3, and we can trip that for 2. But I don't think that does much of anything other than gets us in deep water. At least we got an answer. Okay. And we got blockers. It's ugly, inefficient, and weird, but I'll keep clicking along. I want to wait till their turn, so. And here come the rats. Here come the rats. Boom, boom. Done. Yield through this turn. It's going to be a long one. Whole lot of mana going on. This is where everything gets bounced. And we say good game. We pull 1-1 like every other first 2 games. Hopefully we can win one of these. Dang. Boing. Boing. Back come the lands, folks. All right. And I think I'm just going to quit here. Go off to game 3. I don't have that much time. I would like to be like 4 minutes ahead of this guy, but no. We're going to go here. Befoul's not doing much of anything in this matchup. Every time I'm looking at it, I'm waiting a few turns to use it. I'll put in the 3rd Defile. And maybe 2 Rancid Earths. I hate the interaction with Crypt Rats. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. Decide what you like there. Let me know. All right. Well, I guess nobody has anything to say. I do agree Darksteel can feel a little clunky, but when you drop it at the right time, it can really seal you the game when you're either flooded or screwed. Aren't the kill spells better than LD because while his creatures save him mana? Yeah. Just the problem being that 4 Defiles with everything having a 3 backside and Peat Bogs and stuff, it's having a little bit of issues with that, but we'll see how it feels. Let me, it's probably better than the Rancid. Let me bring in the Edicts. Go like this. That way the Defile will probably hit for 3 or higher when I see it online. And the Edicts will at least have a home. Thank you for that, Haiku. That's a very good point. Sometimes you get a little too close to it there. Hey, Lackerding, I don't think I know the deck with this record, right? 1-2 loss, 1-2 loss, 1-2 loss. Starting to sound like some bad rap song. All right. Pick this up. Yeah. Oh, deck. God, sometimes I hate you so much. We have Ransack the Lab. I really want to keep this. What do you guys say here? This is the typical kind of draw here. Mullet. I read that as mullet. Oh, man. Discipline. Ransack the Lab is 3 cards. Even if we pitch that, if we double Ransack into 1 swamp, we've got Angler, and we've got Macabre back up with Wretch Mine with 1 swamp behind it. See, I see the optimism in it. Anybody else? Keep, you can Ransack twice. That's kind of what I'm thinking. How many times must I pay? Well, we're not winning today, so I'm going to keep it. Woo! We'll keep it exciting. We'll watch me crash burn with horrible decisions. That's double Ransack draw. It's so hard to say no to. We've got 2 draws on it. I can get an early Angler out. I've got Macabre back up. Draw Swamp here. I know, Little Fight. You can have a big fat I told you so token and play it for 3 games in a row against me. All right, there's one of them. Doing. Let's go look for lands. Woo! There's one. We'll play it. Next turn, we'll double Ransack. We've got Macabre. I can always play that on nothing just to get the extra card in the yard. Edict in the side. All right. All right. Yeah, Ransack the Lab's a lot of cards. You're looking at 3. It's good times. Here's another. All right. Ransack. Oh my god, if he has a prohibit here, it'd be brutal. And it is brutal. Okay, well, we've got 5, 6, just enough for that. Well, we can still do it. We'll discard this, targeting that. Say okay. And we'll do this. Suckers! And we get capsized. And I'll go off camera and you'll just hear a ploink. Axebane out. Alrighty. Come on, swamps. Give me a swamp. Give me a swamp. Give me a swamp, swamp, swamp. Thanks a lot, Dick. Cool. So glad you agreed to play today. When I said we're playing land destruction, I didn't mean ours was going away. As we look at our exiled pile, we have 1 other land in there. 20. Stronger minds than me might be able to tell you why. I keep adding lands to this, and I still die. There's another. Yeah. Well, at least we have Macabre. And a 3-turn clock, unless he wants to get cute. What's he got here? Moment's Peace? Might not need it. I'm telling you, though, all notes aside, I am loving Ransack. It fits so perfectly in this deck. I just dig it. Ooh! There's the card we didn't want to see, folks. Man, I wish I had an instant Duress. He has Capsize in hand, and I think this game's over. Looks like we're going to be going another 1-2 loss. I'm not going to write it yet. I'm writing last turn's play down. What is this new devilry? And here it goes. Where it stops, I sure know. Okay, there's that. I was not. Might be a pretty good call. Alright, Crypt Rats. Got a nice little surprise value there, but... Ooh. Just need like more mana, more turn, more swamps. I'd really like to see the numbers on Peat Bog's win ratio when it comes to that early jump and then it also screwing you. Yeah, I could Wretch Mind here. Let me Wretch Mind here. I'm sure he's going to keep Capsize. Pulse all that. Alright, alright. Boom, boom, boom. Capsize in hand. I'm kind of a dead dog here. He's got double. I'm just going to go after this. Let's go. Yeah, I have to try that. The old Ransack Reanimator. telling you, when you play Ransack, you'll feel it. You'll just be like, oh, that's interesting. And then when you see it work, you're like, whoa, it feels a lot better than it looks. In the right deck. What do we have here? Targeting our swamp. Kind of wish I had a way to just pitch that. Good news about keeping one bog out. I can just tap it and zing. Not anymore. Wham! Ay. 3 minutes left. Opponent's at 10 life. We're kind of stuck. Come on, Duress. No. We'll go like this. Play this. Hopefully it lets us up for air. Doubt it. We can, macabre, I guess. He's got us locked out here. Problem is, now we're down on time, too. This is just pathetic. Really got no business in this game. Bam. All right. Down on time. If the time was reversed, I would just sit here and play it out, but we're going to lick our wounds. Yet another 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's check it out. Very good at winning one game. Not getting swept. But, man, this is brutal. Here we go. Yeah, that prohibit was just... should be renamed Gut Shot. That was a gut shot and a half. But I'm having a good time. It's all good. I had a 5-0 and a few 4-1s. I'm feeling all right. I think a 2-3 in between. But I've had too many people visiting, so I haven't been able to play much. But I just was feeling like, you know what, I want to try to play something that showcases the new cards. And, hey, I got 8 of them in this. Not that it's helping us much. I'm telling you, the big disappointment on the day, not overall, but just today's stream and what we faced is Defile. And yet, it's been the MVP on almost every other game where it's just like, holy cow, this card's so good for 1 mana. But maybe I got them reversed. Maybe I need 4 Edicts and 3 Defiles. Not sure. It's a nice little catch-all for Faye and company. So we've got just a few other little things coming in to play as far as commercials to go to, but I hope you enjoyed this little surprise show. I wish it was a little more successful. We've only won 4 games in 4 matches. If you look at our numbers there, it's kind of sad, but that's bound to happen. We're going to need a support group after this. I know. About every 3 or 4 months, I play MonoB Land Destruction after really good outings in the tournament room, and I'm like, hey, I think this is the exact 75 that might just do it. I'm telling you, though, I think I could take this list offline. The dice roll a little bit different, and all of a sudden you're 4-1 with it. It's just one of those. Maybe you have to remove the Peats if you want to play Defile. Probably 2 decks there. One with Swamps and Defiles and one with Peat Bogs. That's a Haiku. You're full of wisdom today, my friend, and I think you might be right. Or maybe at least a 2-2 split. We'll see. But here comes the last round. Yeah, those Peat Bogs, man, it's intoxicating because you get those very awesome, like, turn 2 hands, and then... Boy, if we had one more ritual, we'd have a first turn Angler. But instead, we're just going to keep this. I'm going to drop the Barren Moor and just keep on moving here. Let's go. With your luck, they'll be playing One Land Spy. Kinsinky. So true. All right. That's not going to do much. Neither's that. Let's play this. And forget about it. It's probably burn. Which has been a little bit favorable. Just because they usually stall out at 2 mana. Here it is. At least it's going to be fast. I'm happy about that. Oops. See what mindset I'm in. I went to write burn and I just wrote L. It's like I've been doing that a little too often here. Not many W's in my life today. This will change. All right. Let's see what we can do here. We've got that to that, to that to that. Oh, we could go from here to there. Let's slow roll this a little bit. Bust out the trying to keep them off the goods. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's hope we can get them screwed here. Yeah, baby. Befoul the land. That's what's supposed to happen, damn it. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 4, 5, 6. Going for it. Use them while we got it. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. That'll be 3 here and then 4 here. That's enough to do it. Right? 3 gets me 4. 1 in the yard. Boom. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes the deck works and it feels like, why isn't everybody playing this? But we saw why. It just doesn't get there. That's why I put in the Darksteel for those kind of blah draws mid-game. All right. Well, now we've got backup. Don't really need it. I'm just going to sit back and... Okay. Scary, scary. Watch we still lose. Be like, no! Booyah. No fire bass for you. Crypt Rats not going to get me there any quicker. All right. Well, we've seen plenty of those. At least one around we win. And then Wretch Mine shows up. All of them, baby. And Duress and Vampiric Link. I wish I knew what they were on. What is Witches doing in here? How did that... I must have misclicked. All right. Gonna lose Rancid Earth. Gonna lose Befoul at the 2 count. We've got 3 to go. Duress. Defile. I'm really going to like seeing, but I will cut 1. And you win with Land Destruction, then break the deck. What's he gonna sideboard in? Well, doesn't matter if we can. Oh yeah, Crypt Rats go bye bye. I sometimes like Crypt Rats, but not against burn, even with the Vampiric Link, which I can use as creature removal in a pinch too. How do you say? Well, I put it on their creatures, and like Alchemist or whatever, the Thermal Alchemist, you gain life with it. That's when the cards are going bad. But all right, Defil's back in. We're at 60. We've got Hand Destruction, Life Gain, Kaboom spells, blowing up stuff. We've got creature removal. And we can lose the answer to that. Those pingers probably. Huh? Yeah, no, they weren't in the main. I just was clicking a little bit too fast. Come on, let's get a 2-0. Yeah, it's funny on paper. You think like, holy crap, this can't gain any life. How's it do against burn? It tends to beat it so far. Not with a hand like this. Yuck. Mulligan. Gladly keep. At least we have land. If they've got a fast creature, I've got to respect that. Let's rock like here. I mean, I've got the link for it, but I really like that to be on an angler. So if that alchemist drops down, I want to be able to shut it off right out of the gates. Nope. Oh yeah, Curse of the Pierced Heart. That could happen. The problem here is, like, if I do lose something like the pendant, which might be somebody's notes after watching just these games, but if you've seen other ones, you'll see it's a very flexible, interesting card. I'll just walk into games where I'm like, God dang it, why didn't I have that, All right, we'll cycle this. That's right when we want to see this. We'll play this. I'll ritual now. Just, you never know when they... Ooh, I like the way that one looks more than this one. We'll blow that one up. Maybe they're stuck at 2 mana spells. Who knows? Probably not. Oh, maybe we did something good. We don't have much time to find out, folks. It's 1, 2, 3. Next turn, we've got it. Yeah, we'll just wait till next turn. Bam. He draws the card. In we go. Ouch. Speak of the devil. That'd be a good magic card. I wonder if one's named that. Speak of the devil. What would it do? Reveal the top 3 cards of your library. If there's a creature in it, it becomes a devil until the end of turn. And, I don't know, maybe it becomes a 3/3 with haste. Off the top of my head, what do you guys think? Speak of the devil. Sounds like a good magic card. Maybe in a new set. Rift Bolt, we're at 7. Let's say 4 because of the Fire Blast they're probably holding. Here we go. We might be able to really shock their system if we can get this Vampiric Link to land. That's saying a lot. Good news is it usually costs them a Fire Blast and then some, but at that point we're already dead, so they'll just aim it at our face. Or it might be a double Lang Gurmag here if he's got like a Searing Blaze on top of that. Nope, that goes to our dome. Alright. Maybe a split card with the first half that does what you said. Oh, yeah. Alright. I'm liking this. Outside of a Fire Blast Lightning Bolt on our Angler, I mean, why wouldn't they just use it on us, right? So puts us at 5. Feel okay. Okay. Alright. We've got defense for days. Let's see if we can gain 5. I'd like to get another Vampiric Link and gain 10. That'd be pretty sweet. Okay. Does he have the 4? Let's see. Did he draw the Fire Blast? If our luck continues today, he did. Yep. Just like that. Boop. We're even again. Win-loss. Dang. Able to pull it. Hopefully they were just holding it and they made us think that they just top decked it. But I'm liking where we're at. Let's go. This will be the last one, folks, for our surprise Saturday show. I should call it the Super Loss Show. The Crash and Burn Show. Yeah, we won't play first. We're having a good time. Man, where's the angler when you have a hand like this? We have to ship this. God, if one of these was an angler, look at this. Double link. Whoo, we got to throw this back. All right, we'll keep this. Keep. Ritual. Draw it, scry it. Let me see here. I play that. I can do that. 1, 2. Ping. Black Doom Saturday game. Very well stated. We'll say top. The reason we're playing them so we get them, guys. Let's go. I'll take a bit of a chance here. Cycle the Moor just to get right into that ritual. Hopefully we draw into another land. We'll be good to go. I was thinking of playing the Moor and just passing. Might be the superior play, but we'll only know in a few more turns, won't we? Okay, that's cool. Now I can do 2 things. I actually like this play a little bit better. I'm going to Ritual, Wretchmind Pendant. See what he loses here. Against most deck, double Searing Blaze. Okay, and we'll drop this. Next turn, what I'm going to do, I think, is just draw. I don't think I'm going to trigger that upkeep because then I'll have a double upkeep play. And seeing that, Defile, okay, shoot. Well, now I really need to draw a Swamp here and guarantee it. I don't want that thing to be activated. Can't kill it unless I draw a Swamp. Let's look for a Swamp or something that does great things. Bottom. Come on, Swamp. No. Okay. One closer at least. Boy, what a dead draw that was. If we didn't have the pendant, it'd be 2 dead draws and that'd probably be it. Well, at least our Defile will do something here. Glad I kept in my creature destruction here. Let's zap that while we can. Pass the turn. Yield through this turn. Critic showing up. Ooh, Thermo's doing some work. Damn. Alright, I'm just going to draw here. I need a Swamp. There we go. Let's hopefully we can turn off some of this pain. Boink. He's got Fire Blast. Hopefully nothing else goes down. See, at this point, it's frustrating because Befoul, I almost have to trigger the Alchemist here. Well, now that you guys have seen Pendant in its bad form, it hasn't helped too much. I'm willing to yield the thing there. It's just that when I don't have it in the build, that's when I just draw lands. All right. Well, man. Let's get rid of the pain. At least we've got an upkeep play. A Pendant here. What has he got? Maybe a Fire Blast. Just want to go all in. What's this? Another one? Ouch! Well, if he's got Fire Blast, he'd use it here. Let's look for something. Ransack the Lab, I like that. Top. Come on, Gurmag. Let's go find the Gurmag and some life gain. Oopsie. Oh, man, this is ugly. Duress probably keeps us alive. Ransack gives us hope. He's got a lightning bolt. I mean, if he had Fire Blast, he'd have it. So I'm going to grab Duress. Oh, crap. We're going to go 0-5 for the first time in probably I think it's been like 6 or 7 months since we've done this. It's happened about 2 times, but I think this will be the 3rd. Pow, boom, we die. Apologies, folks. It's been a lot of fun, but it's been a lot of pain. Let's at least see what we were going to draw. It won't even let us see that. What a cruel world, folks. So let's look over the list here. Look at that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It's close, but it is no cigar. No delusions here. This was the list I was talking about during one of the breaks that I last 5-0'd with this one, and our supporters on Buy Me a Copy got to see it. MonoB Land Destruction. What are the changes we're going to make? Well, you know what? This seemed really great in tournament practice. Here, not so much. I mean, we had matchups where it was less than good. I'm thinking right now we're at 20 land. I know if I add a land, we're just going to get swamped like crazy. I like the creature count here. Right now, I think we just move into another Edict effect, so we have a full removal suite. When run the random next. Oh, it happens, Haiku. We have plenty of these. I don't think you can run Peat Bog without more lands and more card draws, says Devon. Oh, Black Infect. Yeah, I've got a few of those. That haste guy is really what you want to lean on because you can bring him back. So, yeah, that's a good note there too, Little Fight. I'm just wondering, let's get a consensus on Peat Bog. You drop it first, and yeah, you get the acceleration, but it just seems to you get that boom play, and then you're kind of out of the land too. So, I'm wondering if we run 2 Bazooka Bogs and 2 Swamps, leave the moors. I'm gonna try that for now, unless anybody in the chat says otherwise, and that way Defile's a little more justified. Hits harder, and we've got even more land destruction there. Yeah, Pete does work with Angler, Kenzinki. Maybe I lose Defile. Maybe it's the new card. I'm not sure. I'm gonna I'll leave this open just so it's a little exclamation point of like, holy crap, you just lost. Peat Bog does work with Angler. Ransack the Lab's kind of doing the job there, though. This for sure belongs in this deck. Now, whether or not we run that in conjunction with other stuff, not quite sure. Anyway, guys, hey, it's been a fun Saturday show. I sure wish I could have won more. We won every game once. Then we lost twice every game. So, little huge, gigantic asterisks next to that, if that's how you say that. Anyway, guys, I'm going to roll to a few commercial breaks. Hopefully, we have some new blood in the house. Watch this crash burn. We'll be back Friday, probably. I might might be showing up Thursday. I don't know. We're just going to kind of try to see where the new stuff lies. But anyway, thanks for joining us here on Pauperganda, my friends in crime, Little Fight. I know Shirazman was a little out, but we didn't let him know either. So adios, everybody. Thank you again to the supporters, Fuji Purple, Hods, Nessie3, the G, Into the River, Stephen Wake, Arkhammer, and Hexen Rouge, among others. But yeah, Ransack, I do believe if we learned anything, it's a pretty deluxe card in the right black shell. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time on Pauperganda, and I'll be on all weekend long. Happy Father's Day early. We'll see you next time. Woo!
We've harvested the hottest spices in all the Dominaria. We've delved deep into the forgotten caves of Kelthor to bring you the hottest sauce of any plane. Introducing Flame Tongue Hot Sauce. Our thermal alchemists have flame slashed and fire blasted only the most Syrian ingredient to bring a flame to your tongue that causes serious damage. Get tongued. Get Flame Tongue Hot Sauce. Deal 4 damage to any meal.
Available at all fine skincare superstores.